Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, coding got me tripping. Cut the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
Addy boys got some 60s in my bag. Lips sealed, ain't pillow talking on no rag. In my earlobe, got 2 carats, VVS. Got a penthouse near Rodeo, out for stress. All this money, when I grew up, I had nothing. Filled with backstabbing, my whole life is disgusting. Can't believe it, gotta thank God that I'm living comfortably. Getting checks, I don't believe, but she say she done with me. Burn some bridges and I let the fire light the way. Kicking my feet up, left the PJs on a PJ. Yeah, I'm a big dog and I walk around with no leash. I got water on me, yeah, everything on Fiji.
Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, coding got me tripping. Cut the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. A rockstar, pack up toys, tipping walls, hey. Add up raw, finish dogs, and X-bars, hey. I was 15, I took codeine with my dog, hey. Pretty Percocet, put methazine, I feel nauseous. Put up a stick and I hop on a plane, still in my wallways. Shit is so risky, I gotta be gifted. He blessed me with fortune and fame. I remember from 50, I couldn't go back empty. I knew I was stuck to the game. Loyal and I never change. I'm never gonna go against the grain. I'm never gonna be the one turn on my brother when police just gotta detain. I won't ever love a bitch more than my mother, and that's on my government name. I can't be no sucker, I ain't hating on no one. I wish everybody get paid, cause we can't up every day. Suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head.
What's going on, guys? And my YouTube wasn't letting me set the zoom up. I mean, set the live stream up, so that's why I was late today. It's alright. It's like 5 minutes late. Nothing much happened. So what up, guys? Good morning. Gonna do a quick little analysis first off the rip. GJ. Looks like we're about to break the weekly lows here. If you look at the weekly, guys, the weekly candle is actually about to come down here and continue down to break this low, meaning that we should be able to continue down further towards maybe like 135 levels. So I did say for the week that we should be able to fill the wick, right, this wick, as long as we respect this low, right? But if today's candle or this weekly candle decides to come down today and break that low, say goodbye to that wick fill, because therefore we're gonna continue back down, back in the range here, back towards this level, right? Because look left here, this is just clean traffic. If we break below there, look left, we're gonna bounce back down, back into the range here. So, yeah, for that's obviously the week, but for the day, obviously we are bearish here. 4 hour bearish currently, 1 hour currently bearish, right? So we should be able to continue down here. It looks like we're gonna continue down very soon. We actually have a decent support form there that we're able to break at these levels here. Take a look at this. We actually have a support form right here at this level, and it looks like we actually are closing below. We're actually closing below here. This is a 1 hour though. I think I'm gonna wait for the 1 hour close though. In about 20 minutes, see what happens here. But we should be continuing down back into the range, coming down towards like 136 levels, or even like 136 levels, and if that level breaks, potentially even 135, 42 levels here. But this range here should easily be able to continue down here. You have a nice 25 pip range going down, and yeah, pretty clean. I'm probably gonna wait for the alley to close. We're closing like 20 minutes here, see if we even survive 20 minutes, but I think that's gonna be a closure for me. Or maybe if we come down to break the 30-minute lows here. Let's see. 15 closing in like 3 minutes though, at 4 minutes actually. So let's see how we close. But yeah, next targets for us should easily be like 13600s. And then obviously below this level, you have further levels coming down towards like 136, 800 probably. Coming down towards the support here. Probably what my focus will be here. Yeah. What's going on, guys? Good morning. And yeah, I think that's gonna be a pretty simple day. Obviously, if price decides to come back in the range here, if price decides to respect this support here at 136.270, we'll probably pop back up in the range here. I doubt it. Looks like this. Looks like we're gonna continue down. But if you do, then we'll come up to like 136.400 levels. But yeah, we shouldn't worry about that right now. I think this should be our focus right now. Coming down to 136 levels. The only thing that I see here is that 4 hour actually taps support. 4 hour actually tapped this very minor support here, and this 4 hour candle also has no top wick, so this could be a low for price to drive up, right? Because because this is a 4 hour candle, right? This candle opened up 2 hours ago. And if this hour, ever since it opened up, it's been going down ever since. This could just easily be a low for price to drive back up. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna wait for the hourly closer, see what happens. But that is definitely bothering me about the trade, to be honest. No top wick on a 4 hour time frame on a current kind of opening, right? So that kind of could easily flip bullish after tapping decent support here. Let's see. But yeah, definitely not buys it. Or not sells it. There we go. Yes, now mute yourselves in. I really don't like. Another thing is I don't really don't like this area here. This is very choppy, but this is still clean traffic. This right here, this area, I'll consider this clean traffic, because what it is that it's just like a range that we're in. This is a previous range, and we're just breaking into the range. So this is clear, but yeah. This 4 hour candle though, I just noticed this 4 hour candle. So yeah, maybe this could flip bullish here. As expected, right? You flip bullish, and if you do flip bullish and we come back up in the range, we'll be coming up towards like 136, 545, 454 levels, like this right here. So not bad. Like I will take buys, to be honest, if we do come back in the range like this. Buys do look clean. Man, Asian session yesterday was a shit show. There was nothing that happened yesterday. Around, yeah, nothing much happened. This is NY after Asian was just like, oh shit. From like 11 coming down, 8 AM opening, nothing much. Like 8 AM opening yesterday moved like about 15 pips. I'm still in the range here. Asian has been a shit show for the past like week and a half, I think. Been pretty bad. Hey, you guys unmute yourselves. Zoom. Does it work? Let me try. Yo, Jimmy, you there?
Yeah, I tried to unmute. I kept saying, no.
Oh shit, my bad. That's weird. Try to join or rejoin, I guess. If whoever's still muted. I mean, I could try to mute.
Yeah, that range was so like crazy.
Ooh. Do you get any cells?
No. I said I seen it. I didn't get in yet.
Yeah. This 4 hour is looks like it's on a flipper. Should continue up. This 4 hour, you know, I don't know. Cause like another thing, guys, is that this forward also what I did is I actually made a support here, and it actually closed above. Like this previous candle, I never closed below. We still closed above the support here. Therefore, the support is still valid. We haven't broken the support on the 4 hour time frame yet. So if that's the case, and yes, see the 4 hour has no top wick, and we spent the first 2 hours coming down. Once we flip bullish, this is gonna be your low for price to drive up, and once it turns bullish, this is a low, right? It'll be more obviously easier to see, easier to spot by then. But yeah, that could be a possibility here to continue back up in the range, come back up towards like 136,600. So if you go on like an hourly time frame now, if you go on an hourly time frame, you'll see how the hourly's gonna form here. Hourly's gonna close bullish in like 13 minutes maybe. Who knows? But if it does close bullish, we're coming back in the range. Therefore, buys would be valid.
Man, bro, that song in my head now, bro. Good though.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Roddy Ricch.
Lemonade?
Yeah, Roddy Ricch remix is pretty good.
I never listened to the full Lemonade song. I've heard
Really?
videos on it. And you know,
Like I see TikToks of it.
yeah. So like I'm like,
Then like I
okay,
was like, I'm gonna listen to the whole thing. And I'm
Well,
like,
it's
the whole
not
thing was
bad.
good. And then
the beat is pretty nice.
yeah, Internet Money been doing pretty good this year. Still want to listen to the album, but I just don't have time.
Isn't he a producer?
Yeah.
I mean, Low Tech will put him on. Well, Low Tech very made him big. Dude, good morning. Good morning, Andres. Good morning, chat. How are you feeling today? How many trades you guys take today, chat? I took 0 trades. I did not take Asian. I did not take London.
I was thinking about taking the sell when I was at the gym, but I was like, I'm at the gym, so why should I be trading?
But if you entered, you would have been like, you would have been like,
I wouldn't have been eating.
You would have been like, hey, I'm not gonna lie, guys, but I took a position.
Nah, man.
I took a position here at the gym today.
Hell no. Last time I took a position at the gym, that shit was fucking hilarious. Everyone's like, yo, why is he so happy? I'm like, shit, I don't know. I don't know why I'm happy. I'm just feeling good today. He was 35 that day. He was good.
Often. Ooh, we can close back up on range. Yeah, I mean, on the only taking trades during the same time manager. That's good, man. Very good. Somebody messaged me yesterday, guys. You know, I'm not gonna call any names out or anything, but it's just like, wow. Because they've been on charts for like a year, man, and they're still asking this question. The question was a simple correlation question. Like they're like, if GJ goes up, well, if the pound goes up, will the yen go down? Is that how the currency moves up after? Like, you know, like these questions you should be able to learn and naturally. That's like the first question. That's the first thing you learn in FX when you first come to the game.
I'm in the game.
That's the first thing you learn. So if you're still asked that question a year later, man, what are you doing? How are you putting money into the market not knowing that answer? Isn't that scary? Put money in the markets without knowing something? Man, people really need to learn these concepts first before you start putting money into live markets. The same people to put bosses and sell stops on the election. We can come back into range here, guys. 4 hours on flip bullish here in about, let's see, 4 hour quick flip bullish here. We spent the first half of the candle coming down. No top wick at all. So this could be a low, right? You can't be this 4 hour candle could end up like this. For all we know. I was talking to my IMO mentor a few weeks ago. She didn't know by market move up and so market goes down. Yeah, man. I don't know. I mean, I guess people just join, like some people like join IMO, like they join IMO just for residuals. They really know what the hell they're talking about sometimes when it comes to trading. But then again, they're just there for residuals. So if they know how to get one of them, I guess it's all that matters. But you know, it's like it's just you can't even blame them, to be honest. It's just the company. You know, the company just uses FX to sell products like that. That's all that is. But you can't really blame the people because I mean they just want to bag from residuals. But then again, it's like I don't know, man.
You should put that screenshot, man. Oh no, I forgot to see too. Don't post it.
Did you push rest of the week? Yeah, potentially. Weekly, like potentially, yeah, because like we might even break the weekly lows there and we could continue up. I did expect like 137 this week to get tapped but only as long as like 135, 900 gets respected for the week. So if that breaks, say goodbye. But as long as that level holds, we should be able to continue up for the week, like 137, 800. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. You can either take, like I was waiting for buys, it's kind of closer to take positions. But if it closes two way above, then there's no buys, right? Because you don't have enough range to go up. Then we're gonna have to wait for this range to kind of break through. Then I'll take buys in here as you break resistance here, coming up towards like 136.581, above 136.450 if you break above there. So let's see. Looks like we have 6 minutes left, and this is gonna shoot up towards this resistance though. Looks like it. Has nowhere else to go. I'm gonna remove this actually. Remove this. I don't really need this right now. Irrelevant at the moment, right? So try to save some chart, make your chart look a little nicer. I think yeah, buys above here is the case here. And what this will be is a fake out. Come back in Ranger. Yeah, this would be a fake out because what you have is you have like a range formed, right? And then you kind of have like a breakout to a downside here, which broke below the support here. So if that's the case, this now becomes your resistance, right? And if you break resistance here, the price comes to tap this resistance and breaks it, we'll continue up to the next resistance, which will be considered a fake out down to go back up in the range. And then we'll continue further up for the rest of the day. So yeah, this is very clean. This is a 1 hour sub replay here actually. Wasn't bad. Wow. Not bad. Buys here. Anticipating that's gonna go up to top resistance. You have some advantage to your side as well from here to here. And then you can wait for some closure above first to go further up. Not bad. You look at those 2 pairs. I only look at GJ. I only trade GJ. I look at US30. I used to trade it. I look at gold. I used to trade it, but I don't really trade it as of right now. So, but yeah, I guess you can say I look at it. I look at it more for like the viewers, for you, for the audience. So, because people ask me about the gold and US30. So. Oh man, this is such a nice play. Let's go up here. You guys don't know, this is called a set replay. Ever had biceps here? If you guys on the yep, see M Series caught it. M Series knows what he's doing. He's on the stream set replay. He caught bias here, stops current candle TP, I guess is up here. Cause you actually had an advantage here. Like we knew that price was gonna, like after price broke this, we knew I was gonna come back up towards this resistance here. And I didn't see it at the time, to be honest. I was looking at the 30 minute, but it's fine. We can just catch buys from here to here. Come back in the range here. But if you got stuck in sales, man. Right, we broke down the 4-hour candle, right, and anticipate how it's gonna flip bullish at like 6:30, right? And that's a stop me from getting sales. 4-hour time frame. And yes, you had a 4 hours bullish now, right? Remember that? It was bearish here at 6:30. Now it's bullish, right? It gave us 2 indications that it was going to do this. 1, it closed above this support. 2, it had no top wick, and now it's flipping bullish. That was a low being created for price to go up here. That was your indication for the 4 hour to go up, right? So now I've gone like the 1 hour and 30 minute. Everything just kind of makes sense. The buys would have made sense here. The 1 hour buy would have made sense. Going back up in the range here. So if we actually close in the range, this is gonna be a good good position to take. Pip smack, nice. You're good job, my friend. Ooh, 10% on that.
Just hit a minor resistance.
Yep. Probably gonna looking for entries at around like 7:15 probably, because this alley candle is gonna close back in the range probably, and if it closes back in the range like this, it's stops gonna be a bit too big, right? So let's see how big are stops in this case. Trying to wait for the 7:15 candle, the next candle, for him to look for more position going up in the range. Because if the next candle goes up and closes back in the range like this, I mean, then you just have, you can enter off the next candle opening, stops current candle, stops previous candle, targeting up here, right? Your stops would be much smaller. There, where for if you enter on this low, you know, stops gonna be way bigger, and it's not gonna be a 1-on-1, be a negative versus a word. You can leave a runner because of that resistance. That's fine. 10 pips is fine. Me personally, I would have left the runner. Come up back in the range here at 135, 591. Like just anticipating that we're gonna continue up back in the range. But I mean, yeah, if you guys got an insider play here and you guys just close out 10 pips, that's fine as well. But congrats to all that caught the buys. Congrats. I think yeah, you'll be risk free. And you can move your stops to this candle low once it flips bullish and breaks this high, the current candle. So 1 hour has closed back in the range as expected, and we should be able to continue up here towards like 136 levels now. I kind of want to see support be created here, formed there for price to go up. So maybe like the next 15 will be our entry candle. But if you enter now, guys, you see how you can't enter now? Stops gonna be like 9 pips, target's gonna be like around 15 pips. There's no entry here for GJ. We wait for buys above 600? No, I'm gonna wait. I'm looking for buys back in the range here. I think you guys might be a bit late to the stream probably, but yeah. I identified this as my range here. And as price is breaking back to the range here, it should be able to fill the range here. clean move. Because it's breaking, it broke resistance, right? This is your resistance that it just broke. This was support, now then turn resistance. And as we close back in range, this now becomes support now. So now this support needs to hold for price to drive up, right? And it's either way, it's still you're buying above support for resistance. But yeah, obviously you can look for more entries above here as well. I ran again in this range here. Coming back up in range to fill it. Let's go, this is off Zammer. If you guys are enjoying our stream though, leave a like on the streams, man. Appreciate all love. Gonna be a great day today, guys. Yeah, I'm waiting for this 15 close. We have like about 12 minutes left for this kind of closer. Let's see how we close. If we close bearish, I will have buy stops above this high. Stops current candle wherever it is. But if we close bullish, then I'm just gonna market execute it back in the range here. Stops on this candle, right? But we must close bullish one. Or yeah, we actually just must close bullish. That's the only option here for me to market execute it. You guys hear my conversation? Nah, man, we can't even hear you. You're on mute. Take a look at gold here. People messaged me yesterday saying gold has been playing with their hearts yesterday. Gold has been playing with them. I think a lot of tops and volunteers ate yesterday on this trade. These sells there. Euro called double tops here. Sells coming down. Back in the range. Okay, yeah, for gold, I believe we are at a strong resistance here at like 1901. We must break 1901 in order for us to continue up. I'll say if we break that, we'll continue up towards like 1905. And if I was trading gold, that's the buys I'll look for. Coming back in the range. Because the price actually came down. Price actually made a support here. Broke support, came down, made support here. Now this becomes your resistance, right? And if this is your resistance, this is your range. If you break back into the range or break out of the range, actually, we'll come back up to this range. Look left, this is clear traffic on gold. So that's an easy target we should be able to tap. Do break this resistance here. It's just clean, right? Price has nowhere else to go here, but up to this resistance. And the reason I'm saying this resistance, and you guys might be asking why not this resistance up here, right? It's because, well, why not this instead of this? It's because look left there's some resistance here, so I use that as my next target here for gold. I said cheers mint today and spread just 4 pips. Nah, man, you might not have an ECN account because spreads right now are 1.1 pips. 1.1 pip. You probably need to use an ECN account. You probably open up a regular standard account, which will give you a bigger spread but less commissions. But if you want bigger, high commissions, smaller spreads, you gotta go ECN. Because right now it's literally 1.1 pip, 1.2 pips. It averages from like 1.1 to 1.3, but it's never more than 2 pips. I've never seen it more than 2 pips, unless it's during like the Asian session or something. But usually, especially in New York, it's usually like 1 pip or 2 max. I wouldn't be using trades with me if it was like 2 pips, man. Definitely not. I mean, everyone's in your reload. Nah, you can just unmute yourself. Here. Try that. There you go. You're working. It's Samurai Talk.
Yo.
Never mind. He muted
It
himself again.
just came out bad, so I'm gonna wait it out.
Some minor news here, GP. Yeah, it's yellow fall, orange fall there. I'm waiting for this kind of closer, the 15, and if it closes bearish, I'm probably gonna have buy stops. But if it closes bullish, I'm gonna have market execution. We'll see how it closes. Because if it closes bearish, guys, what this is, you have here is gonna be the seller replay. If it closes bearish here, and you have buy stops, because like technically, if it closes bearish, it's an indication that we're gonna come back down, right, to follow the bearish candle. But if we, however, come up to break this candle, therefore this is gonna be that new hourly low for price to drive up, right? So if you break that, that's what's gonna happen. And 1 hour is gonna flip at the time. Therefore, 1 hour will continue up bullish. That's why I'm gonna have buy stops here if we close bearish. Seven minutes.
Good morning.
Good morning, man. Good morning.
Yeah, somebody threw me off. I got a phone call early this morning.
What happened?
No, nothing. I mean, I was trying to mute the TV, mute my computer and the stream and everything. So I was all thrown off.
Oh. No, you were muted, so I didn't hear anything.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hear anything. It's all good. I think, guys, these past 2 days, man, if you just really weren't patient, you would have been stuck in a couple of bad situations. Just really weren't patient. Like yesterday, there was no entries at all, right? Nothing was just there was no like entries for us. And then today, I mean, this sells. If you guys didn't have the sells here, you guys would have stopped out. And we broke down how, right? That's what happened. So gotta be really patient. And you gotta really look at all time frames. It's very key. Wow, US30, what's it doing here? US30 has been bad. US30 has been, they moved yesterday at 9 AM. Not bad. I think Samurai, you caught those sells, right, on US30?
Yesterday, yeah. Right after stream,
Nice.
I was looking over the charts, and last week I caught a couple of sales, so it was just going steadily down. It was just basically hop on board, and I rode it for a few minutes, but I was at Starbucks and the cable was the internet was unstable, so I had to get in and out of trades. So I just finally took my winnings and got out altogether.
That data though.
Yeah, because I don't mess with the trying to trade on my cell phone.
Yeah. I feel that.
My eyes are bad enough.
Yeah, same. My eyes aren't bad actually. I have a 20. I have no glasses, but what's bad is the blue light. for my eyes. Like I feel it in my eyes sometimes.
Now the cool thing is I've noticed that with US 30, all the volume starts pouring in at 9:30.
Yeah.
And it's like the first half hour, you really need to just let it do what it's gonna do because the market's gonna go up and down until it finds its way.
Yeah.
And at 10 o'clock, that's when you
Yep.
really look at your bias and see which way you want to go with it.
Yeah, that's because like the reason why I don't trade it like especially is and the reason why I'm not gonna go back to it is because it moves like late, right? It moves like around 9:30, and that's because you have the NYSE open, right? So that's why
Yeah.
you may have heard yeah, so the like might cool down a little bit after 9:30, after it opens up, and then 10 is when it just cool down and look for positions to enter. So yeah, it makes sense, but yeah, people ask me why I want to trade US 30 again, and that's probably why. Like I can trade gold. Gold moves at 8 a.m. That's fine, right? But US 30, I can't really trade. If I were, it'll have to be a late stream, and I'm not gonna. Like I don't want to trade US 30. I don't really care for it anymore. Like I used to really care for it. I used to die and live for it, but it's just at this point, it's like GG is paying me the same amount. Like GG is already paying, so there's no point of me just trading US 30. A lot of you guys may be like, yeah, but user moves so fast, it moves,
The money comes in so much faster, bro.
You make
Why
so
don't
much
you
money.
trade it, man?
It's a double-edged sword.
Like, yeah, you finna feel great when you win, but once you lose, oh my god, I lost money. Like, what more do you want, man?
And yeah, and when you trade US 30 as well, like you really gotta.
You gotta be on point.
No, not even on point. You really gotta understand like the sessions, to be honest, and you gotta understand like when it moves and how it moves. And you can't really call toss and bounce for that as well, so.
No.
You definitely can't. You just gotta follow the trend. Every other pair you gotta do the same thing, right? But US 30 specifically, you can't really call toss and bounce for that. If you're a top and bottom trader, you get wrecked.
It's called market structure, you know? Like Michael Myers, market structure.
Now, I did have a funny situation. The Starbucks that I was at, I go to the same one every day. Well, before the pandemic, I used to. And the kid was walking by and he's watching. He's like, hey, how you been doing? We're talking. So he asked me what I was doing. I was like, yeah, I'm making trades. And he's like, you made that much money? Can you withdraw that? And he's like, oh my God, it was only like $98. But he was like, you made that much? He's like, can I do this? I was like, yeah, man. I got his number. I text him babypips.com. I text him Hugo's Way. And I was like,
Hugo's Way is sent to a broker right away.
Say what?
You're gonna send him to a broker right away.
Well, he did ask me how would you set up an account and stuff like that.
Here's my affiliate link.
But first,
I get away.
No, I don't have affiliate link. And the first thing I did was I explained to him, go to Baby Pips just to get the basic understanding of Forex. Because believe it or not, he was one of the few people in the world that didn't know what Forex was.
A lot of people don't know.
I know, I'm being sarcastic.
I
guess he don't go on IG.
And now, since you made money, since he saw you make money, he said, I want to come in because he thinks it'll be fast money, and what's going to happen is going to blow up accounts.
I explained to him that, there's two sides to every coin, and that you could just as easily lose money. And I told him, I said, you're probably in the beginning, you're going to lose money, so start with a demo account. I told him it's virtual money, but you get to learn how to look at the market and how to work the various nomenclature of trading and what buttons to push and so forth.
And then send him to Controller FX on YouTube, and then
I gave him this. Of course, I gave him this channel.
So same thing I do with people that ask me about trading. I'm like, all right, you ready for this? You ready for this, Baji? And then
Don, you have buy stops after the Spirit channel closure? Yes, I do. I have buy stops, sir. And that's because I'm expecting this 15 count to continue down, right? Like this. Because they close bearish, I'm expecting it to continue down like this, coming back down towards like even like 136,300 levels, or even like 136,200. But if we actually come up and break that high, the 1 hour will be flipping bullish, right? And since the 1 hour actually closed back in the range here, it'll be an indication that we're going to continue to continue up. So I will take my positions. Well, I will have a buy stop above this counter high here. 30-minute high. But if this candle decides to go down, obviously if the 15 does what we expect it to do, which is come down, coming down to here, I'm gonna probably delete the buy stop, because then stops are gonna be way too big if price does decide to come up to here, break this high. Who entered a position?
The one that's laughing.
Or I found out adjust their
No,
stop loss.
that's a buy stop.
Oh, that was you.
I was adjusting my buy stop. The keys.
I don't think I ever used like a limit before.
I have.
Oh wait, I lied. I did.
I have. Whenever I used to predict the next
Also, worst day
retest,
of-
the next
Yeah.
top and bottom, that's when I use it. But I
That was
think
the worst day of my life.
yeah, limits are usually for a lot of top and bottom traders. Well, that's the only reason you use them, to be honest. Trying to cut
The
top and
reason
bottoms.
why I stopped using limits is the same reason why I didn't trade. Why I don't trade go anymore. It was freaking, Brad. You remember that day when the brokers, well, the bad brokers, had that one liquidity grab on freaking gold, where it dropped like 1,000 pips and came back up?
Mhm.
Bruh, like my shit had like a 10 pip stop, right? Well, not even 10 pip, like 5 pip stop, and then like it went way over. I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? And,
What
like,
the-
I hit up the broker. I'm like, yo, I don't know what happened. It was like no news or nothing.
And yeah, but like
Like,
I think that's just a risk for like, anything, just FX in general, because that's just retail traders. That's what we're gonna have to deal with. Slippage, it's a thing. There's no way around it. I mean, I guess you just got unlucky that day. For your, I don't know.
It happened to everybody. Like no,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
not
it
like
happened to
everyone
everyone.
lost. It's just like everyone that got
Yeah.
the grab. I'm like, yo, what is this?
Yeah,
Like,
and it's gonna happen. It's like unexpected news probably came out that day or whatever at that time.
Man, it was
and
no news or nothing that day. Like literally,
I-
it was no news or nothing. It happened at like
oh, when it happens
That
to
wasn't-
when it happens to unregulated brokers, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's just that's just your broker, to be honest. Cause like my Vantage at the time didn't have it. Tradersman didn't have it. It was only like KLT Forex. He was like, you know, those type of brokers. Osprey,
You know
like
what?
those
Yeah.
like brokers, you know,
It happened on Osprey. Yo, my heart
brokers that we
jumped
don't support.
around.
Hugo's way.
I hate you to say.
Hugo's way was worse. That shit was like 1,010 pip drop.
I saw on the site and YouTube channel, this guy, he trades institutional, and he was talking about the huge flash crash, not last year, but the year before, I guess. But I thought it was on something like EU or something like that.
Mm.
And it was like a huge 1,000 pip or so move, like in a nanosecond, it cleaned everybody out.
Sheesh. And that broker does not exist anymore.
Every once in a while, they got to do a liquidity grab, take your money. Got to pay for them Vegas trips. Or the Cayman Islands, I don't know where, or something.
Shit. Jenny Boss, what's up, bro? Way back.
Hey, update you.
Hey. Cody. Hey, you should make one. You should make one down where it'd be like traders when they make money, and then when traders when they lose money the next trade. And then like you have like that one filter and makes your nose like or your face like really weird. Yeah, that would be the most funny shit ever.
Let me ask you a question, Don.
Yes.
With the person, I mean, with that flash crash, say it was going down, is that what if somebody's in a sell position? Do they get the
They make a lot.
advantages of that?
Yeah, they make a lot.
Obviously,
Like
they're
when,
sellers.
But usually it's a situation where nobody's in sales, right?
What do you mean?
I said usually they would do something like that in a situation when it was buy heavy.
I mean, yeah, but those would be people that would catch themselves somehow, some way.
Because when that Brexit news came out, someone made like 40,000 off for like, I think it was like a 5 lot or some shit. when that 400 pip drop, 400 pip fly. That was crazy, bro.
Thing
So
is, like
crazy.
those moves, man.
Yeah, it's unexpected as hell.
Yeah, and another thing is like they only like the thing with those moves is that a lot of traders live and die for it, right? But how often
It
does that
barely
happen?
happens like
Yeah,
that.
and then what happens
Like
if
it only happens when it's like super major news. Cause that's when
and when it
boards
doesn't
that
happen,
elect it.
when it doesn't happen, what happens is they start to get a lot of emotions, because that's how they're gonna live. For every single trade that they take, will be targeting 100 plus pips, 200 plus pips, and what's gonna happen if they don't get that is they're gonna start to overtrade, you know, this and that, and
Over leverage to try to make the same profit as they
Yeah.
would like during the big moves.
yeah.
Oh man, just take it slow. Just pop like a little 0.20 and just build off of it. 0.10, I don't know. Build off.
I've never had it happen yet, but it would be great to have it just to see how
I had it
feel.
happen before,
Catch
and
a huge move.
I only experienced one big trade like that during like major news. It was during that missile strike. That's the only time I experienced it. I lost the money like this, literally like next day.
How
Yeah.
much did you make off that trade?
I made 600 and something, in like a few minutes, and then lost it like next day.
Okay.
Don, did your best get activated? No, my best didn't get activated. On Trisman, it's actually weird. On Trisman, I put my best up at like 136 or 65, and what happened was it's actually a little further above the wicks here than on Train View here, but no, I didn't get activated. This count never flipped. Well, never even broke that buy stop area, anyways. But my stop loss on the buy stop is gonna be the current candle, and the target's gonna be up here at this resistance. That's gonna be my play, or the position I'm taking. If this candle here decides to come down and break this low, I'm probably gonna delete the buy stop, because then we'll be making new lows, right? What I want to do is also once price gets around like this resistance here, around like 136, 522, look to maybe move my stops to break even and let it run risk free after that. I'm done for tonight, bro. 10% EU. My day is done. Nice. Yeah. Good discipline. If that's your first trade, then I'm impressed you finish off with one trade and just that. Yeah, it's 10 pips. Usually I'll take another position, but some days, it's just good to just take one trade and just call it a day. That's fine as well. Yesterday I took one trade. I took one win yesterday. I didn't take another one yesterday. I didn't force any setups.
You called out 41 signals.
No, I didn't call that out.
I know. That's
That
crazy.
guy took 4-1 positions though. I'm like,
Whoa.
Was he scalping?
Oh, he was FTMO.
he was a hyper scalper, those ones.
He was FTMO, man.
The
Nah, I
hyper
don't-
scalper.
Nah, FTMO, I think, don't they even have rules where
No,
you can't
no.
do certain
No.
things?
No, like you could trade enter as much positions as you want. It's just that you can't be in a certain amount of drawdown.
Yeah.
Like I know that, but I don't know, man. He's doing what he's doing, I guess. But not my business. But yeah, 4-1 positions.
Hell no.
That's
Pseudo no.
no. That's like 4-1 positions. That's like around.
What do you want?
That's around a month. That's a month for me. 10 positions a week. Yeah, 10
Oh, yeah.
positions a week. 2 positions a
Sometimes
day.
you didn't even take 10 positions.
Yeah, like I range from like 5 to 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I average maybe 4-1 positions for the month. That's what my month is.
But sheesh.
In a day though, that's a
day.
little reckless, man. That's a little overtrading.
Plus, like,
Did he say how what was his results?
Well, he lost like
He said-
4 trades or something, but I mean it's still
yeah, but he
overtrading.
made 300. But
Well, that's the point I was trying to. I mean,
It's still
There are-
overtrading.
still
there are
overtrading.
people out there who are what you say hyper scalpers, and they've developed an edge, so to speak, as they believe that they can see an opportunity, and they're not looking for 25 pips, anything like. They're just looking for 2 and 3 pips. That's why I guess they'll be in a situation where they have an ECN account and have small spreads, but they're just trying to grab like 2 or 3 pips at a time. They're not trying to run it up 10, 20 pips at a time. That's why, you know, they might take a bigger lot, but they're only taking 2. So what?
Because they be
Yeah, they're trading off of like 1 minute charts and 5 minute charts and stuff like that.
I mean,
But I think
I have
they
nothing
also,
against it. It's just that
It's just
I mean,
risky.
no, it's just that I've genuinely been trading like that before in the past. So I mean I'm just saying whatever I'm saying based off of like what I know and what I've been through, and I'm saying how I don't like over trading. Like it's just because I've been through it, and
Plus,
that's the reason
imagine,
why.
like the charge fees. Like, come on, man. Your charge fees eats up your profits.
Because the only reason, like, if you guys look at my 20 blown accounts in the past, the only reason why I've lost was because I've overtraded and over risked. That's it. You take a look at it, and there's nothing else to it. Tentacles, I mean, tentacles is not that hard. Like tentacles, you probably you probably have a winning percentage on tentacles no matter what strategy you have out there. It's just that the problem is overtrading and over risking, over leveraging on your positions. And I don't know. You know, so it's just what I've been through. I'm just speaking off of what facts that I know.
now I do believe trading in equity stocks versus forex, there is a difference because there's true volume and there's indicators and so forth that you can see the volume coming in and out of the market. And in equities, there are day traders, and they do a number of trades per day. And I think that system works differently than the person that scalps in forex. Because I don't think there's a true volume indicator.
No.
For forex.
It's same indicators.
No, what I mean though, there's no indicator out there that can measure the amount of what Goldman Sachs and HBCU
100%.
or whatever it is, HSBC and Deutsche Bank or whatever they have in funds that they can put into a market. Just like with Apple, you can read how many shares are available for trading. But with Forex, no one can say how much the Federal Reserve is going to pump into the market tomorrow.
Yeah, like the volume indicator is just crap. It's just crap. It's not really volume. It's just like when people use it, it's literally just like past data. There's no way you think a free indicator on TradingView is gonna give you bank info.
Yeah.
Like
That's
and
all
pop.
indicators.
That's think about it. You know, it's not gonna.
Yeah, there's no indicator that can give you volume, no true indicator. I mean, no true
They
volume.
just give you past data. That's all indicators are. Past data.
But there's nothing that's gonna show you that volume's coming into the market. That's all from previous, even if it's 1 minute or 30 seconds, it's all past data.
Someone said, but if you think about it, bro, if you take one trade for 5 lot, it's really the same as taking 20 for 25 for it. But that's not the point though. Like even if I were to have a smaller account, man, like even if I have like a $400 account, like a $300 account, I'll pop whatever lot size is, which is done 3% risk per trade, and that's all I'll do. I'll still take 2 trades per day. Like the point isn't trying to make my whatever I made on a 5 lot on a smaller account. It wouldn't make any sense. The reason why I have a 5 lot is because that 5 lot is only 3% of my account size, or even less. It's like 1% of my account size.
Like 5 lots, it takes you less time to make the same profit, literally.
But like, what it is that like those lots, if you just cross with the lots and look at the positions that you're taking, the charts are still the same. That would never change, the position that you actually take. But like even again, like on a smaller account, man, if I were to have like a $500 account, what's that, 3% risk? That's like under a 0.05 lot. Like I'll still be able to use that. I'll still use that. And you know, take my 1 2 trades per day. Like I'm not
too quick, man.
I'm not really trying to make a 5 lot mount on bigger account or smaller account. Wouldn't make any sense. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say? Like the point isn't always just the profits, man. Like you're not always trying to aim to make a, cause like man, if you have like a $1,000 account and you're trying to make what you're making a 5 lot, 10 pips, that's $500. So that's like half of your account size on a $1,000 account, and it wouldn't make any sense because you're making 50% per trade, which does not make sense at all. Alright.
I'm emailing GJ office right now. Can you move, please?
I think GJ here, guys, created like a little closed bearish here above support. So that's a good thing. It actually closed bullish bearish above support, and this candle actually made a low wick. So now if it breaks this high, I think my stops are gonna be this current candle here. So I think on this trade, man, we're gonna have like around five pip stop, 6 pip stop. So not bad. 6 pip stop.
Too shabby, not too shabby.
This is a seller replay. This is seller replay. Oh, first thing I link to every time I think of seller replay, I think of Wix9. That's his favorite play. Where is he? Let me invite him.
Oh boy, oh where Ifty at, man?
Ifty is, I don't know, I think he's just probably busy.
Yeah, that's the first fact out hilarious. Busy driving his new Lamborghini.
Especially we're trying to talk 500 though, bro, so I'm not. Wow, I'm taking a lot of trades, I'm not risking. I mean, yeah, no, it's gonna. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, right? I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say, you can't do certain things, right? I just have like opinion on things, but you really gotta follow my opinions. Like, for example, if I were to be in a position for a buy, I mean, you can have a bearish opinion, right? I mean, it's like they don't let my analysis or whatever I say stop you from doing whatever you want to do. Whatever works for you.
At the end of the day, it's your money at risk. Yeah, I always remember that. It's your money at risk. So you have full control.
I'm just kind of speaking from like past experience, you know?
Trying to give out tips.
Because there's no point of me speaking of things that I really don't know. Like, I mean, whenever I bash the, not bash, but whenever I talk about like the trend lines and fibs, like it's because I've been trading it before in the past. I know like how. I know what happened when I trade fibs and stuff, cost loss and bombs and all that. But that's one reason why I talk about it because I've been through it. But you know, it's different for everyone. Got my buy stop? Yeah, I figured, man. I figured you got your buy stop as well. Yeah, a lot of people probably have buy stops here. Stops are not bad at all, too. If this is my second trade of the week. Could be a good
Today, Tuesday, eh?
Yep.
Oh,
Took one trade yesterday.
Quick.
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
7:30. I've been up since 5 a.m.
Damn.
Yeah. As soon as I got up, I stretched, went straight to the gym. I was like, I've been lazy. I ran my fat boy.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is, breaking the highs. My buy stops are activated, guys. I'm in position here. I'm in a long position here.
Celery
Stops are about 6 pips, and target's gonna be about 12 pips, not 20 pips, 12 pips. Remember earlier, it would have been this stop, right? But now count this is the new current candle. This is your new high, new 30-minute candle. Price should be able to respect this level and wants to drive up. If you guys want a 1 hour now, the 1 hour is actually flipping bullish here. Right, so
nice. That's a long.
as expected.
That's a long wick though.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
But like this trade is mainly based off like the 1 hour time frame, because the 1 hour did close back in the range here, and also like the 4 hour, right? So, it's not just if you guys looking at my chart and thinking it's just 30-minute time frame. No, that's just our entry handle. But what the trade is based off of was like the 30-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour. if you guys go back to 6:30, we kind of broke down how like this forward candle was gonna flip because it was bearish at the time. It was like down here. We mentioned how it's gonna flip bullish to continue up. So everything just lines up here. Daily's bullish, right? Weekly's bullish. So let's see what happens.
I passed my first big test last night, Don.
What'd you do, man? I'm proud to
I
hear
got
it.
yeah, I got into 2 trades in London,
Mhm.
and I lost both of them.
Okay.
And one of them really got me heated because I like put my stop loss like right above the candle, and I got stopped out because of the spread.
Yeah.
And it went all the way back down like 30 pips.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I just stopped. I stopped, turned off the charts. I didn't put, but I mean, like I was heated, like I was like mad, like emotional. Like, normally I would hit trades to get that back, you know.
Yeah.
But I've been really strict on the pre-New York, like my 2 trades pre-New York. It kind of started to become a little habit because I've been doing that, but I've been winning the past couple times I've been doing it. But yesterday was the first time that I actually lost, and I lost like that got me mad because I was, you know, like that got me so pissed, and I turned it off, went to bed, man. I was like,
Yep.
right,
I
we can
mean,
making progress.
that's progress.
'Cause that could have lost a lot of my money, like trying to revenge
Emotions.
that, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
But since you stuck to the 2 trades, you know, you didn't have any emotions. Like for me, this trade, guys, I have no emotions whatsoever. I mean, I know exactly what, like, how much I'm risking, how much I'm gonna make off this trade, right? And I understand that if this trade doesn't go my way, I'm still gonna be able to take it again. And you have like our opportunities again later on to take it in our position, right? This is my first trade of the day though, so if this trade doesn't play out, I'm gonna give it another shot, obviously, right? But I understand that if price doesn't go my way here and price is low, it didn't go my way, right? But what I'll do though is I'll still take the exact same trade again in the future, because this is just a set replay that we always take here. I think this is the most common play we take on our Instagram page. The most common trade. If you guys go on our Instagram page, check out our trades that we've taken. This is a channel. I mean, since the page has grown, it's all the trades that we've taken. Most common trade. So we just had to make a name for it, and hopefully one day it'll spread, and people will learn to set replay.
Hey, mommy, I just did my first celery play. Man, I can't wait to teach my kids how to trade, man. I think that's gonna be like.
You teach your kids how to trade? I don't think I'm gonna I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Why?
I'm
Why
gonna
don't you
trade
let them-
to give
I
them
want-
freedom.
No, man. Why don't you teach them how to trade so they can continue the legacy
I mean, no, because if
of the celery play?
they want to trade, then they'll trade. If they really want to trade, but I'm not gonna really like force them.
Oh
to.
no, like, I'm not gonna force it on them. I'm like, hey, if you know.
Like they'll probably see me doing it. I don't know what I'll do there, bro. I'm like 20, bro. I don't know, man. That's a long time.
Like, Daddy, how did you afford this yacht?
Shit, bro.
Shit, you know. Shit, you know.
I buy and sell
I
the pound.
I click a red and blue button, and then I make monies. You know. You see how I click the red and blue button, Daddy? All right, I got you. Sit down. We finna go to FOREX class 101. Cause, bruh.
I honestly tell my kids just Google. So learn your own, man. I mean, I'm a type of I'll be a type to just like I don't really like whenever people ask me questions, like just simple questions,
Google.
especially if I have a mentor. No, not that Google. I kind of to tell them how to get the answer instead of giving them the answer directly. Because someone yesterday asked me like, "Oh, what do you think of how does this pair correlate to this pair?" I just asked them simple questions and they answered it themselves. But by me doing that, they'll learn themselves better instead of me just giving them a one-word answer, and you know they won't learn anything off of that.
Nah, it's just like some questions that I don't know nothing about. When people ask me, I'm like, yo, you gotta use Google for that, bro. And then be like, oh, you're supposed to know that. I'm like, no, bro. Just because I like trade, I don't know everything, bro. Like literally, it's so much shit I don't know about. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's like, what's an ATR? What's a dynamic?
Nah,
I mean, I know what dynamics
whenever I get
is.
those questions, man, I'm just like, nah, I don't use that stuff, man.
Yeah, I know
don't use
dynamics
that
from my old mentor.
stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, it was like some other shit. It was like, when does the volume, like, when you precisely do it? I'm like, bro, it depends on like the trading session, you know?
like you say you can only answer questions that really you know, like cause like
Like,
if someone's
I
asking
only,
about like if someone's asking about like a pivot, I'm like I don't know, man, I don't use that. Like I don't use that on my
I used to
chart.
use it.
I don't like I don't enforce it on my trades every day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only like literally just like you, bro. I only answer things I know about. If I don't know it, I'm like I can't give you a straightforward answer. Like I hate people that don't know nothing about something and try to answer it, and then I'm like, bruh, what's the point of trying to answer it if you don't know nothing about it?
Oh fuck! I thought I had a command for starter play. I forgot. No, I don't have it yet.
That's it.
Watch the starter play.
No.
Starter play is like this right here. Alex, you know this, Alex. You know what the starter play is. You might not know, because it's hard. It's gonna be a name that you probably don't know, but I'm pretty sure you know the setup. It's a pretty simple setup.
Yeah.
It's this exact setup right here. That we always attempt.
Is that one? Is,
And hey guys, if you guys did not plan to take this trade, don't take it, man. Like
no,
if your plan was not to take a buy here, and you're taking because I took it, don't take it, because that's not a good habit to build, man. You just
I'll just wait.
you really gotta go off of your own of your own analysis, right? I mean, my analysis can help you, but I mean, if you were to enter the trade 1,000 times, if you've seen it, and then go by all means go enter it, because this is a trade that you've always taken in the past, right? And you plan for it. But if this is just a round trade that you just took because I'm taking it, and it's not really gonna be a good trade for you. I had 35 positions today, last 3 for 10 hours total. I mean, that's pretty good. Okay, last is small. Got 5 positions, goddamn. That's a whole month for me, man.
Ouch.
That's a whole month for me, yo.
Ouch.
Yo, one day I think I'm gonna do like a little account then. Like I'll trade like a smaller account. Like maybe one day if I take a couple months off.
$1,000 challenge.
No, not
Part
challenge.
two?
No, not
Oh.
no challenge. Not gonna let anyone copy the trades I take. No, I'm gonna take a smaller account, and I'm gonna use 3% risk per day, taking 2 trades per day. Cause people can't understand.
500.
People don't think that it's possible to build an account catching 10 pips every day on a smaller account. So that's why I'm gonna do it.
Bro. So that's like everyone's like magic number when it comes to opening an account. 500.
Like people think just because you need a bigger account to make more gains, which is
Nah.
irrelevant, man. Like the lot size and account size is irrelevant. That would change over time. How control FX? Do you think looking for a retest is still valid? I think the move I may have missed UCC chef. I'll just take a look at it. I'll take a look at it.
Wait, why'd you copy your link?
So I can get the train view thing because that's not a link that you sent.
Oh, I see.
Big brain, come on now.
Big brain.
USD CHF 1 hour previous day strong bullish, broke previous day high. Okay, cool. Broke resistance. 2 forward engulfing. Okay. Strong resistance level 1 hour broke above. Yep. 4 looking for retest or support to form. Yep. Then 4 looking for support furnace. Or to finish bullish. Yeah. Yeah, you're looking for support at this previous resistance here. I think that's pretty valid. But definitely wait for some type of bullish candle closure at that support. Alright. And yeah, it should be good to kind of go over to retest the highs. But my TP would probably be this level, this resistance here, if I were to take positions at this support. But maybe you leave a runner coming up to this resistance. I'm not sure where this is, but I guess that's resistance. That makes sense. But yeah, overall, I mean, it's a great idea. Just wait for some type of bullish candle closure at support, right? So right now you're kind of looking at this. Your focus should be like this, come down, make support here. And what's going to happen is we're going to close bullish at support to continue up. To retest the highs again. Which is going to retest this high, this previous resistance here. And then you're anticipating that's going to break, continue up bullish. Which makes perfect sense. Given that the London was bullish, I'm guessing the whole daily candle is bullish right now.
15 candle. It's gonna break the highs. Ooh. Hello. Gonna close half soon.
So what is your risk management if the current 15-minute closes weak bow? If it closes weak bow, I'm probably gonna stay in it still. Cause right now the only thing I could do to manage this trade. Oh, actually, I'm moving my stops up, guys. This current kind of low here. good idea. Yeah, I'm moving my stops now to this candle low here because this candle when it opened out had no bond wick. So when this candle starts bearish, it's gonna continue further down. So I'm saving like 3 pips extra on this trade. So instead of 6 pips, it's gonna be a 3 pip stop loss on the trade. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here. Manage to trade off the 15-minute time frame, right? Because it makes sense, right? The first thing this candle did was it came up with no the first thing it did was go up, right? And it has no bond wick, meaning that this could be easily be a high for price to go back down. So we have no control over that because we got in a trade before this happened. But what we could do is we can manage the risk, and that's what's important. We can reduce our losses here if this kind of were to flip back bearish here. It'll make total sense. Alright, so yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do here on the trade. 3 pip stop loss. It's very key, guys. Yes, seen, from my results for October so far, that it's very key to really manage your risk, manage your stops. Keep your losses small. And people are gonna say, well, it's just a 3 pip stop, I mean, you're saving like 3 pips. What's that? But again, like, it's still pips. And another thing is that you don't understand, like, if this kind of were to flip bearish, it will make no sense. And people could say, oh, well, I'm gonna hold it because I'm gonna give it more room to breathe, but it wouldn't make any sense in general to really hold it if it's kind of were to come down and flip bearish again. Because look left, it's gonna come back down to tap the support, therefore it's gonna hit the stop loss right here. Alright. What's good though is that the 30 minute does have a bond wick, so like our initial positions had a bond wick, so that's good, right? But the current 15 had no bond wick here. The 1 hour's gonna close though in like 12 minutes though. The 1 hour must close bullish for us to continue up. If you close bearish, we're probably gonna close the position out. But that's a long time. That's like 11 minutes.
Yo, Don, are you moving your stops to current candle 50-minute low?
Man, I just broke that down, man.
Are you?
I just spent like 30 minutes talking about that.
I wasn't on the stream.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
same
You sound like you're in a toaster right now, man. What's going on?
How about now?
You're still in a toaster.
You're still in
You're
your scuba
Still in a
outfit.
toaster.
Nah, man, he's in his scuba outfit right now. He's drowning in the pips. We hear it.
How about now?
Yeah, it's fine.
I like it.
Man,
You should get a
3%.
Yeti.
Hang on this trade. How much am I losing this trade? Just straight up. Oh. 5 lot, about $150 loss? Man, see how small losses are kept if this trade were to hit stop loss? That's key.
Who needs a accountant when you got Donald?
You know how to manage risk, you know how to manage everything here.
Would you be one if you wasn't trading?
No, it's not for me.
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I was
I would be
always
an
like,
interior designer, bro.
Yeah.
That was always my thought when I was in high school. I was like, when I graduate, I'm gonna be an accountant. Then,
I
like,
actually want to be a lawyer. That was the first thing when I was little. I'm like, I want to be a lawyer.
No, yeah.
Because you know why? Because I would argue a lot when I was a little kid. So I'm like, I think I'll be a good lawyer. But then it turns out, man, that's a lot of reading.
Shut your bitch.
I don't know if that
You still in
equates.
this?
I don't think I have patience to be a lawyer.
I'm
What happened?
still in this.
Yeah, I'm still in this.
My clients will piss me
Don't
off.
stop me out.
Who told you to
How?
shoot him?
My stop is 136.432 on trades I'm in. 432. I mean, got pip away, 2 pips away.
I got stopped at 435.
I gotta stop.
Yeah, I got stopped out now. I got stopped out just now. I got 187 loss on a 5 lot trade. I mean, just tapped it. Yeah, I got out the trade, guys.
Easily fucking fly back up.
What's your run for 20 minutes?
I mean, made a low wick now. It flipped bullish. I mean, can't. I mean, I would have gotten another trade if thousand times if I seen it if it flipped bearish like that. Might give it another opportunity though. Maybe like above like this resistance if I do take another position here or above here. The only thing about this current 1 hour candle looks doji if it closes in 10 minutes. I mean we have 10 minutes left for a candle close. I can still close very strong bullish or decently strong bullish, you know. Does doji normally mean retrace in certain direction? No, doji means like nothing happened. Because when the candle opened up and closed, it did this. This is what doji is. It'll look like this. Alright? And which means that look where price opened up versus where look where price closed. It kinda did nothing. So that is. And you can just kinda like not look at it and focus on the previous candle prior to that. So like this candle back here probably. Right?
You ever feel like you should keep the stop at a previous candle until the next candle actually breaks the top? I don't think we broke the top there.
Yeah. I mean, we broke the top there.
Oh, well, when we placed the stop, we did, but when we placed the stop, I don't think that top was broken.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Was it?
'Cause, yeah, we had our buy stops above the 30-minute high. That top was broken. Off a 30-minute time frame.
I'm dead.
Yeah, if I'm looking for another position here, I'll probably be above like 136.594. Coming out towards like this resistance right here. From I'm looking towards, or even this resistance actually. But yeah, I closed out here, guys. 3 pip stop for me. I think once Digit passes this, man, you're gonna see like a rocket ship going up towards this resistance here. Once it actually breaks like this right here, this line. This right here. That's pretty key because this level is gonna be total clean traffic on GJ. If you guys are enjoying the stream though, I appreciate all the likes. I'm gonna put down.
I was up earlier at like 4 or 5, and like that's how it's been moving. Like literally, just like it would come down right away, like not make a top wick, come back up, make a top wick, and then like come back down. Weird, bro.
Nah, well, yeah, I mean, the only reason why like I kind of moved my stops to like the 15-minute low instead of keeping the 30-minute was just because like the 15 had no top wick, no bottom wick. So same analogy from earlier, guys, on the 4-hour time frame. Like remember how earlier I mentioned how like the 4-hour, like when it opened up, the first thing it did was go down. Like this is the 4-hour candle earlier. It was like this. It came down like this. After, since it has no top wick, and it was like literally, we were like 2 hours into the candle. We anticipated it's gonna flip bullish, which it did, right? And that's the same concept we have for this current. Who's washing dishes in the background? Like that's the same concept we have for like this 15-minute time frame on like the 15, where we had no bottom wick when we just opened up, meaning that could easily be in the high, the price to come down and close bearish. So that's why I kind of got out. But if that were to happen again, I'll do the exact same thing again, you know. I mean, it barely stopped us out. But then again, like initially, like I anticipated that we're gonna continue back down to our original stops if that was breaker there. Let's see, we would have been like what? On this trade around 5% profit, tap this resistance. I would have probably moved my stops to break even at this point. If you guys are still in though, maybe move your stops to break even because we are tapping some type of minor resistance here. What happened, Bryce?
No, I was like, the wick fake out, kind of like a wick fake out. That's why, like, you're anticipating the wick up top. That's why you put the self stop or the stop on the bottom, or the no wick.
Yeah, I was anticipating.
Because it's like, it's basically almost like a fake, like because of the no wick on the bottom.
Yeah, it's just been like as like the 15 had no bottom wick, I was listening that once he
Yeah.
actually flips bearish, that was gonna be like the wick at the top was gonna be the high for price to go back down.
Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, but I'm saying like we kind of got faked out. Basically, got faked like a fake out almost, like a wick fake out.
A wick out.
Yeah, wick out. Because you're anticipating it for the wick when it makes no wick on the bottom to come crashing back down. Yeah.
Shit, bro. Like, nah, I get you, bro. I get
one.
you. Nah,
You need a name.
I wouldn't really consider it a fake out because I'll do it again.
No.
Like, if it were to happen again, like I can't really. I mean, it's not really a. I don't know, man. It's not really a thing I really consider a fake
That
out.
exact thing that just happened, like literally happened like twice before today. Weird. Yo, some days are like that though.
Yeah, some days.
Some days candles just like fail to make like top or bottom wicks. Sometimes, and then like they'll just do weird things.
I mean, though, like, thing is, like, if you were, like, if it's kind of were to close like this, exactly as like this, and like tomorrow we go and be like, oh yeah, that kind of made a lower wick. Well, technically, within the candle, it didn't make that bottom wick before, you know. So.
Yeah.
I used to enter when I was trading gold a lot, and whenever gold would do that, where it would make no wick, I would like make all my entries on I would enter before the flip like a lot, or like that's how I would make my entries when I was trading the way I was trading before, and I expected it to go the opposite way, and it would go, the other direction without a wick. I would make entries while the candles were facing like the wrong way, and then anticipating it for it to flip all the way back around. I was get burned sometimes too. Be like, oh shit, it's not gonna be a wick. Just kidding.
Hey, gold looks clean here, guys. Gold kind of broke out of resistance here. Made support, formed right here. It should continue up towards like 135, 303 now, easily. Coming back in the range, right? Looks pretty clean. Yeah, but I think now, man, I think I'm gonna wait for buys above 136,600. Pretty much, if this move does play out, it's fine. I look for buys above here. This is about a 26 pip range you have here on GJ. This is obviously a bigger position, but like I can't really want entries here, man. But then again, I wouldn't have had a runner coming up towards this anyway, so I mean it's fine. I would have just probably closed full at this level right here, but would have been good to get an entry here. I'm more confident with an entry coming back into range here, this entry, than entries everywhere I take above here. Because what could happen above here is price can actually just break above and come back into range. But again, I mean, it's still a valid play. But yeah, we are breaking this high, guys, and we should target 136,594 here. Look left here, price broke above here. Price is now breaking into this range here. Therefore, this is just clean traffic coming up. Fill the range here. Rocket ship coming up here. It has nowhere else to go, right? Price is breaking into this range here. It has nowhere else to go at all. Like it's like a mini range within the range, but Just gone to your CHF sell. Thoughts? I think you should send a chart on those cells. I'll take a look at it. A label chart too. It's a laugh, bruh. This guy Jimmy having too much fun.
It sound like you gasping for air, bro.
My bad, bro.
It sound like you gagging.
My bad. I'm laughing at it right now. I'm laughing right now.
Yeah, no, you laughing.
Bro, it's just so funny when I just read.
Oh, you want to mute your mic when you laugh, man?
Oh, God. I had to mute myself real quick.
Man, EU. Yo, Jimmy, do you look at EU?
Yeah, I still be looking at it every now and then.
Yo,
It's that 4 hour work show, yeah?
I don't know. I'm pre in 1 hour 30 minute. So clean.
What was that? Last night? Well, not last night, but
Oh, right now.
whoa, sheesh. This is pretty clean. Man, nah. You got stopped out, down, or you just closed?
No, I closed. I got stopped out 3 pips.
Uh,
Last year I kept small.
Wait, you still in the Jimmy?
No, I didn't answer. I didn't answer nothing.
Oh.
I was just on the game. Sure.
This is my position, guys. This is my position, guys. Right here, 5 lot trade, 187 loss, man. People take this loss on a 1 lot position, man. You know, but to have a 187 loss on a 5 lot, man, that's key. Whenever I look at my MT5, man, my results for a day, I always look at the losses and see how small they're kept. You know? I mean, obviously the trade played out, but just again, I would probably done the same thing again if it happened, right? But you see how we kind of broke above this resistance here. We are coming towards like this area now, towards the TP level. If you guys are still in, I'll look to secure profits here and close full here. You could attempt a runner, but I'll probably wait for a stable closure above this resistance to attempt a runner to enter another position, to be honest. Because if you break above here, I think buys coming up towards this resistance is going to be very clean today. 26 pip range. And the 4 hours is going to be the steady play as well on a 4 hour time frame. Coming up in the range. So, it makes sense. Let's see. I already just closed bullish, and when I opened, we just opened up on New York session. We should get some type of volume coming in there to continue up. Yeah. 4 hours. Pretty bullish now, right, guys? Pretty bullish now. The thing with 4 hours, like, guys, are a little like, I know it's a little choppy here, but I'm gonna make it a little easy for you guys to see. Kind of have like a little like resistance here, right? And then like this is kind of like your little zone you have here, your little resistance. So if you actually break this high here, look left, we have nowhere else to go here on a 4 hour time frame. We'll be heading up towards like this level right here, 136,800, and that's gonna be their next resistance that we're gonna probably tap. Come up to the range here. So that us breaking that high is us breaking back into the range here on a 1 hour time frame. So going back to the 1 hour time frame here, you see how this is a resistance here. If we actually break above, that 4-hour candle will then break the highs. Therefore, we'll continue up towards this level. And it matches perfectly with the 4-hour time frame. So that's why I'm like looking at buys here if we actually break above. Hey guys, good job. Do you recommend only trade a few pair only, like you do? Why? Yeah, I recommend stick to like 1-2 pairs, maybe even one, to be honest. For now, I checked your chart already, man. I checked it like 30 minutes ago. But you know, stick to 1-2 pairs just because like whenever you focus on too many pairs, like let's say you're focused on GJ, you train GJ, and you train gold, you train US30, you train EJ, whatever. Like what's gonna happen is you're gonna start to overtrade, and you're gonna want to overtrade because you're gonna see a lot of opportunities on GJ, and then you skip over to like EJ, you see an opportunity, you go over there, and you go back to GJ, another opportunity. Like there's gonna be a lot of opportunities. Whereas if you stick to one pair, you understand. You would just look at that one pair alone, and you wouldn't get distracted by any other pairs. Another thing is that you won't overtrade, right? Because if GG doesn't do anything today, then it doesn't do anything today. You're not gonna take any trades. Like some days GJ presents a lot of opportunities for me, and some days it doesn't, right? Like today there's gonna be a lot of opportunities today, but some days like yesterday there was no opportunities at all, and therefore I didn't take any trades. But it helps you become a little more disciplined. Like I look at other pairs, but I don't take any positions in other pairs. Like I only trade GJ like right now. But yeah, it really helps you with not to overtrade. It really does. And it's just being consistent, you know, showing up every day at the same time every day, trading the same pair every day. It helps to become consistent, because if you don't have a plan like that, if you don't have a plan to show up every day to your charts and you just train around times of the day just because whenever you feel like it, it's not really gonna go your way, man. You really gotta make a plan, and you gotta stick to the plan. If I'm gonna trade GJ, I'm gonna trade GJ only. If I'm gonna trade the New York session, that's all I'm gonna trade, or that's all I'm gonna focus on. That's all I'm gonna show up to every day, at the same time every day, right? Because that was my plan. Like you don't, like, whenever you plan things, guys, you don't plan things to fail, man. You plan things to have success. So if you follow your plan, you're gonna have success. But if you don't follow your plan, you're gonna start to fail. Get wrecked. Number one thing in the markets is to really plan things out. It's been 6 days. I took 332 trades in 6 days. Wow, man.
What?
That's just,
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, I am.
But you know,
That's like
6 days. Okay, what? 6 days is
that's
like what
50
day?
trades a day. That's like more than 50 trades a day.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 days is like going back to like the 22nd, right? The 22nd. Let's see how many trades I took since the 22nd. Go back to the 22nd. Obviously, weekends don't count. I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades in the last 6 days.
Is that the 41 trade guy?
Yeah, same guy.
41 positions.
Don,
So-
don't you think? Yeah, what's up, Sam? Sorry.
No, nothing.
Don, don't you think that even with having a plan, you take trades outside of the NY sessions because there isn't always opportunities, maybe because you're a lot more experienced. If I do trade London, like I really trade late London, like not late London, but like pre NY. Like technically, like my plan is from pre NY to NY till like 9:30, 10. You know. So anywhere from like I don't know 4 to 9, if I'm awake around that time, then I'll be trading around that time. But I mean, it's not like every day where I'll be up trading around like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. It's really when I really anticipate a move. Like when I really anticipate a move and I had a plan for Asian session, and that the trade setup was formed for me during New York pre NY, then I'll take a trade during pre NY. I remember to take 132 positions in US30. Oh man, I took like I think the most positions I took in a day was like 4 positions when I was like a new trader. 41 positions on US30. I felt great, felt good. You know, everything was going my way. All of a sudden, one day, overtrading came, boom, gone. It had to hit me one way or another. Like overtrading just always hits you, one way or another. Eventually, one day, overtrading will hit you. And I'm speaking to everyone in general. So.
And when people talk about taking like 41 positions, I hope it's like at least adding positions onto a trade instead of like. Imagine taking 41 separate positions, bro.
Like, I'll be drained.
That is just insane.
The max trades I'll put in one position is 2 or 3. That's the max I'll ever put on like one position.
Yeah, it's our preference.
If you can.
You on mute? Oh, you did like you clicked me by accident? What'd you do?
What?
Like, you got your thing got cut off randomly.
Oh my bad. I might ask. But yeah. If you see me put in 4 positions on one trade, bro, just hit me, bro. Mink my ass.
I have a mentor, bro. He taught me most of the stuff I know. Yeah, man, but you know, there's one thing that I preach every day of my life. 2 things I preach actually. Don't overtrade, don't over risk. I'm pretty sure you're over risking, you're good with it, but the overtrading, definitely not. But I mean, yeah. Hey Bryce, are you seeing improvements, Bryce? I want to ask Bryce. How's your first couple of days here of not overtrading? Have you seen improvements or what's going on?
Yeah, it feels like more control. Like definitely like last night. And
Hey Bryce.
yeah.
Oh
no, because last night was the first night that I actually took losses, so I wasn't sure if I was like, all right, am I gonna stop if I take losses?
Yeah.
You know, and then, but yeah, it was good. It felt good actually. It felt good to just turn it off and go to bed, like the charts.
Yep.
Felt like I was in control.
Can't beat me for it.
But I know what like I was taught before. It's like, oh, you can trade a lot as long as you don't get emotional. But I think, like you're saying, eventually it's gonna be a day that you're gonna get emotional. It's gonna you're gonna wreck your account. Like you might be in control for like 4 days, but all it takes is one day.
One day to wipe out every.
I think I 100% guarantee that. I'm confident that that's gonna happen. Like 2 people overtrade. Like I'm very confident because it happened to me. Like I had weeks, like 2 weeks or a week where I was just overtrading every day. Everything went my way. I was like, and it's always gonna hit you. Like the overtrade's always gonna hit you, man. Because you never know when to stop. You know, it's gonna hit you regardless of what happened. Like how much profits you make, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And whenever it hits you, that's when you're gonna start a new account up. You know.
Reload Mondays.
Reload Mondays, and then think you're a new person, but you're still the overtrader yourself, man.
Yeah.
You really just gotta stop. You really just gotta stop, man. That's the only way to really stop. Like no one. It's not like force you to stop. Like I can tell you to stop, but like at the end of the day, man, your stuff gotta just stop overtrading, and that's the only way to fix it. Over risking overtrading, that's the only way to stop. There's nothing around that. Like, I can teach you. Like you can probably adapt to like easier to like learning market structure because it's just obviously it's better. It's no emotion attached to that. It's just technical analysis. But what you can't really do, what it's gonna be hard for you to adapt to, is over risking, over trading. That's gonna be kind of tough. Are you gonna have buy stops above 15-minute high again or no? Ooh, 15 actually closed bearish. No, I'm not. I'm gonna wait for some closure above. Actually, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens when price gets there.
I want to move to Texas. I'm tired of Georgia. It's too crowded here.
What?
It's too crowded. Like, hate it.
Wait, yo, Jimmy, you're going to Florida?
Yeah,
When did you say you were going to Florida?
Corona season.
After I'm done with NY, I'm just going straight. I was thinking about going like later on.
What are you saying there?
Yeah, cause I was thinking about going at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
He's not from Toronto, Sam. You can't ask that. What are you
What?
saying? What are you saying there? That's what you know.
Oh, yeah.
He's not gonna understand that, man.
What?
What are you doing there?
What do you do there? I'm gonna turn up. What do you mean?
What are
Alright.
you doing there?
Yeah.
What do you do there? I'm gonna turn up. Gonna meet up with Wix 9? Just playing.
Yeah.
Stay in Miami. It's like 3 hours away.
Yeah, you're
Also,
in
I'm
actually no,
Wait,
you're
you
not.
just go into like
I'm going to Tampa.
clubbing and shit?
Yeah, cause my friend just graduated from trade school. So he was like, "Yo, just come, have some fun." I'm like, "Sure, why not, man?" Plus, like, I haven't been out like that lately. I literally haven't taken a trip in like months. Goddamn. I'm like, you know what? This might be the trip. Why not? Yeah, take it.
Bro, I want to go somewhere like Florida, like California, like this winter so bad.
California, yeah. California, once it's not burning anymore, alright? Meet up.
Link up. God, we gotta do like LA controller effects link up.
It would definitely be in Toronto.
I'm
If it's New
down
York,
to push up
if
I'm
it's New
down-
York, man, I think I would
Like-
honestly New York.
Yeah, in April. I'm not going to New York. Fuck New York. Too scary.
Language, sir.
All that. I'm scared
Strike
of New
one.
York, man. Strike one. 2 more strikes and I'm struck out. But yeah, Toronto. Around like April. I'm down to push up, man. Chill with y'all boys. The Belmont boys.
When you pull up, you'll probably have to do like a 2-week quarantine, bro.
Why?
I think that's how it goes. If you come from
Oh.
the States, you have to do like a.
I
I
mean,
don't even know if you're allowed.
you're not even allowed to go to the States right now.
No, I'm talking
Canada.
about
No,
like
In
I
April.
don't think you're allowed to come
next
from the
April.
States.
Next April.
Yeah, we don't
They're probably
accept
gonna
the
let the
States here.
Hey, come on, Beverly.
Yo, Joe, dirty ass.
we keeping Justin Bieber and Drake here. You guys could take it right up.
You want to do it like that?
Yeah, gold's moving bullish. Yes, gold is moving up back in the range here as expected, coming up
That's how
towards
you-
1905 here.
That's how you finna do me, man. After all the trades we put in together.
Sweet, bro. We finna do a little Brampton tour as soon as you get here.
Oh no. Nah. I don't like.
See if you want to
that,
start any beef.
Nah, bro. I'm from Belmont, man. Come on. I still want to start out beef with, bro. Like, I really want to throw hands in him, bro. Cause he really tried me. I'm like, bro, what is that? You sweet ass boy.
Oh.
There'll be 3 clean seller plays on Tuesday morning. Yeah, there's like 3 of them. Yo, Sam, there's 3 seller plays this morning, man.
Yeah.
3 of them.
Why?
One at I think it was right here at on the Audi time from at 6 a.m. 6:30. The second one at the one we took earlier, and the third one is gonna be if this breaks the high here.
There was one earlier at 4 too, 4:30.
Or what?
Yeah.
Where?
The one for the sales.
Go on the 30-minute.
Close bullish, and then
And
like next candle, no top wick,
Well-
and then start dripping.
I mean the range was there kind of small, you know.
No,
yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
still
about
okay.
this one right here. Who's this one?
Oh, that one. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty clean. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about.
Yep.
Right, that's ugly. Blue arrow. Ooh.
It's easier because I trade my phone only. I mean, I trading your phone, I used to do that as well too. Like, and I used to do it when I was over trading as well. Like, no, when I was like, I'm being serious. When I was a scalper, like a hyper scalper back in the day when I was a new trader, I would just be on my phone trading my phone. I wouldn't even look at my laptop, wouldn't, you know. And it built me it built a bad habit for me. I'm saying that because like man, if you really like because what I did was I traded my phone because I was lazy to get out of my bed. Well, not to get out of my bed, but to get out on charts, to sit down and actually spend time on charts, marking up, instead of
That's
watching
OD.
the trade. And it's not a good habit to create because if you're really putting money in the market, do you really think, would you rather sit on your phone or like actually have a full idea of the charts on your computer screen?
Or a laptop,
Yeah, like like think about it. You think Steve Jobs made Apple on his phone?
Nope.
You think Mark Zuckerberg made Facebook on his phone? No, man, he made it on his computer. On his
It's
Mac.
so easy to just like get up and go on your computer.
So I want to buy a cord so I can connect it to my TV from a laptop, bruh. I'll see the whole market move. Look at that. Sniper entries everywhere.
I'm gonna hook up my trading view to my 50-inch monitor.
Oh yes.
Wait.
This is finna see the yearly from the hour.
For now, did I check your chart?
I will
Oh
take
shit!
Noel's.
I didn't check the chart. I thought I did because it showed me that I copied the same link. That's weird. My bad. Yeah, this chart. Yeah, made sense. I mean, this is a 4-hour time frame. This price continue down here. I mean, yeah, it made sense. I guess today my trade and your trade both played out here. But I believe GG's gonna get stuck in the range here, man. We failed to break the highs here. We kind of failed to break the highs here. Price didn't break the highs. We're currently back in the range here, back in this area. So it's gonna be interesting what happens here. For us to go up, we need to respect the support. But for us to go down, this support needs to break. So if this support breaks, I will look for sells coming back down towards 136, 232. If I were to take sells. There's a little side replay here on a 30-minute time frame. As well. Lost are a bit big though.
4-hour never broke the high.
Yeah, 4-hour never broke the highs.
It's gonna close bullish, like most likely.
Even if it closed bearish, as long as it's still on top of the range, we good. It's the play today.
I mean, I'll be fine taking one position today, just keeping it at like that one position. But let's see, it is the last week of the month. I think I had a decent month this month. It wasn't bad. It's my first month doing like a smaller account all year. Using 5 lots and 3 lots and 4 lots. Of 7K profit for the month so far. And the biggest loss.
That's like 10K CAD.
Yeah, and the biggest loss was 9 pip stop. We did a really good job, man. I'm really happy with how I managed my losses this month. However small. Yes, yeah, I'm saying, I'm not happy about my wins because, wins just could be whatever, but, the losses, that's what's the key. That's what made the wins bigger, right? Because without keeping losses small, those wins would not have been that big.
I did. Yeah.
About 25% account growth. There was news that they started Breast Tuscan leading to that bullish move. Yeah, there was some minor news here 30 minutes ago. I mean, I guess at the NY Open as well, I just continue up. NY Open was 8 AM candle. It's 8 AM candle here. Yep. 8 AM volume, right? So now, like, if this support breaks, I will look towards sells. And this is a pretty clean sell stop here, man. Damn. stops are a bit big. A bit too big. Let's see, 30 minute closes in like 4 minutes here. 15 closes in about 4 minutes as well. See what happens.
Sheesh.
This is the longest stretch I've gone without over trading. I've won like
Really?
a full 2 weeks.
That's good, man. I mean, I
Yeah,
swear you
feels
never
good.
you never had a bad habit of that though. At all.
Over trading?
Yeah, like you're on.
Yeah, no, I was kind of bad with it. Like I would like not over trade for a bit, and then I would like take a couple losses, and then I would always take like a third or fourth trade.
Yeah. I mean, at least it wasn't that bad though. Like, you know, like at least you
Yeah,
only
yeah.
took like
Like,
10
I never
trades a
blew my
day.
account, but
Yeah, I think that's the first step to like really get there. Cause like I remember when I was like not over trading, like my first step was like really like the like I was thinking like 4 or 5 trades. I cut down for 4 or 5 trades, then around 3 trades, and then now it's like 1 or 2 trades. But yeah, I mean you're on the way there.
because like yeah, I would always whenever I did that, I would always just end the week like losing way more than like I should have that week, and I was just like why would I want to lose this much when I can just not overtrade and lose way less?
Yep. What was your best month so far?
I think my best month was probably I
August.
can't remember, like August or something,
August was mine. I was thrashed in August.
or the month before August, July.
Then September I went out so bad.
Yeah.
Depression. The deepest depression of the month.
So you just tell whenever Jimmy goes down bad, you know.
Yeah,
A lot of emotions in him, man.
that September was so sad for me, bro. Everything went so wrong, and like all hell broke loose like the 3rd week.
What was the issue though?
Life, literally, like
Over trading?
Yeah, it
Over
wasn't
risking?
even about trading. It was just life.
Yeah, you really gotta keep the same composure, man. You know, or you know, losing days, winning days, you gotta keep the same composure.
No, it was just life. Like it didn't even about trading. Man.
So you lose you messed up your account because of the life.
No, it was just like
you put the anger out of the markets. Yo, fuck the market.
No, man, it was just I was just sad all September.
His girl left him, you know. It's alright though.
The girl left you, Jimmy?
No, bruh.
Yeah, man.
That just
Yeah, man.
keep going.
Yeah, your boy went out sad.
Peace.
Your boy
I have a
went out
video
sad.
of Jimmy actually his girl leaving him.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, show it
That went
again.
viral off that video. Fuck them dickheads at that Foot Locker, man. My bad for language.
Let me see if I can find it on the internet.
Yeah. Nah, Don got it.
You
I
wanna
just
pull
want
it
to know
up?
if the internet has
Yeah.
dude crying in the
Nice.
parking lot.
Yeah, and Foot Locker, that was me.
Yeah, wearing the crispy white cement force, just
man.
absolutely ruin them.
Good boy. Heartbreak, but fresh, you know? I was listening to Reply all September. Your boy was real sad around here.
Is that the A Boogie song?
Yeah.
Reply.
Ah. looking at.
Me, bro, you making me tear up right now.
Your boy was in the most deepest depression all this September. I'm like, why? But no, October pretty alright. Doing pretty good.
I just been depressed with the gyms, bro.
I think about anger out at the gym.
I had my worst month in September, I think. Like my worst month within the year. I had a positive month, but it was like my worst positive month ever, man. It was like a 10% or something like that, like 8-10% for the month grown account.
Sheesh.
Like nothing much happened, but it was my best performance out of September.
Your boy be demolishing the punching bag at the gym, bro.
Bro, don't you feel so much better when you're like working out? Like,
Yeah.
I just have so much more energy. I feel like.
Yeah.
Keeping your mind off the craziness.
Yeah, bro. I'll be putting my phone in the car, and then just be vibing out, bro. Do my thing.
Just being Mr. Bitches in the gym.
Nah, bro.
Wait, yo, Sam, you go to the gym or where do you go?
Yeah, I go to a gym.
Oh,
Those
where?
bitches be up at
Which
5
one?
It's
o'clock
not
in the
a
morning.
Oh,
it's
where?
not a chain. It's called like Glory 24/7 Business.
Oh.
Oh. Look at
Oh, I
you,
didn't know what
man.
you're talking about, like those little
Clothes
Yeah, it's like a little boxing room.
just above the resistance. I mean, just above.
Bro,
the
you should
support.
start going with me.
I'm
Some
down,
gains.
but
I think you're a
John
little.
Bol
I think you're a
Swole?
little malnourished, or like.
little
I
what?
think you're on the. I think you're a little twiggish. You know?
Nah, man, I want to be, I want to be on the Cardi side.
Okay, yeah, that's facts.
This man Don finna.
I want to be like Pop Smoke, bro.
Yeah, you could be so loud.
I want to be the Rock Johnson, man. You know,
Oh hell no.
Hey man, I see it. I
Yo,
can see it.
look at Don, bro. I'm telling you, one year, you go to the gym.
no, I went to the gym before, bro. I just
No, no,
like,
I'm
like
talking about
last
if you-
year. If I were 2 years ago, actually, if I were to go every day since that day I started 2 years ago,
Oh
man.
man, this man.
But
will
like I
break his
stopped.
freaking
I
keyboard in
stopped
half.
after like 2 months. I stopped.
Right.
I didn't go for 1 day, and oh my god, ever since that 1 day, we never went again. Like, me and
Yeah,
my boy
bro.
never went again.
I be going on like
That's
a
tough.
streak, and then freaking, I just get lazy for like 1 day. I'm like, all right, this 1 day finna turn to two turn to three turns to freaking 2 weeks. This man finna walk out like one punch man. I'm dead.
Bro, Don used to be able to. Wait, Don, can you still like touch rim on nets?
Yes.
You must not know.
Can you? Do you think you can dunk?
No.
Hops,
can't.
hops is forever.
But did you used
If
to be
I-
able to dunk?
If no, I can't. 8 foot I can. But 9 foot I can't. If I were or 10 foot I can. I can't. 9 foot, maybe.
Yeah.
I doubt it. But
He's doing a little light rim
I
grazing.
feel like
you
if I
know?
were to play basketball, if my parents would put me into basketball programs when I was a little kid, I think I would have been a prodigy, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. The nice
You would have been like Nate
Rice
Robinson
bread.
or something.
He'll be the next Rice Gum, bro.
I don't know, I
Asian
would've been a
Nate
prodigy.
Robinson.
Would've been a prodigy,
Rice
man.
Gum.
Nah, man. He be ballin', bro. He be ballin'.
You'd be the most famous person in all of Vietnam.
I ain't gonna lie. The Vietnamese Jeremy Lin. Well, without the injuries, though.
Vietnamese LeBron, bro.
Vietnamese
Hold on,
LeBron.
wait.
Oh, hell no, bro. If I ever seen Don swole as hell, I'm like, I ain't gonna fuck with this, man. You gotta go, bro. Get away from me.
This is a scary sight.
Hey, someone had a good point here. Well, not a good point. I want to talk about something here. This is interesting because this is kind of a good topic. Someone said, they said, where is it? Okay, not the percentage. Okay, someone's like, what it really is, bro, is, well, what it really is, bro, but y'all not going to admit it. Y'all got
I'm reading
side
this.
hobbies that y'all enjoy instead of being in the market, and that's cool because of where y'all at in the game. But me, I'm still hungry, bro. I literally stalk the market and I enjoy doing it. LOL. Period. It's been nights I literally didn't sleep just because the market, no trading or nothing, just watching it. I mean,
Dang.
I've been there. I've been there, and I've been there around the
Same.
same
I've
time
been there.
when I was over trading and I was trading on my phone. I'm telling you, Infrared, I think I've been at the same point as you at one point in my trading career.
Everybody
Man,
has.
everyone has. Well, not everyone, but most people. And it's not really a great habit, man. Because think about it this way, man. Because your brain, man. Because like me, I also people treat trading as a hobby. Like I also treat trading as a hobby. I know it's my full-time job, but I'm not on the market 24/7. I'm on the markets like 3 hours a day, and if those 3 hours I don't get anything out of it, then my day is done. Because the last thing you want to do is really punch out of your job and stay in the parking lot and watch and watch your employees work. You know, that's what it is pretty much. If you're gonna really
Need some side hobbies, man.
yeah,
You need to find some shit to do though.
you really need to find some stuff to do, because if you're just training you really gotta treat training as a hobby, man. Because if you're just training on the markets all day, your mind's gonna get overwhelmed, and you're gonna feel like you need to enter more positions. Therefore, you're gonna start to overtrade, and it's not a great habit to build. My nose is itchy, man. But yeah,
I would say it's fine to be driven or have a goal and stay focused, but yeah, you don't want to do this from dusk to dawn, 23 hours a day with your life, because if you'll go.
That ain't life.
No, yeah, you gotta have some distractions or stuff that you do outside of trading 23 hours a day.
like you may think like the more you're in the markets, the more you'll make money, but that's not true at all. That's not true at all. I feel like the more you're in the markets, the more you're gonna lose money. And man, yeah, man, I used to be like you, man. Trust me. When I told you I used to watch the markets from 8 a.m. on a 1 minute time frame until 10 p.m. within a whole day. It's
Yeah, it's hard because it's like you might want to think of it like as being like an entrepreneur or something, and like but like starting your own business, like where it may be beneficial like to be working 24/7. It's like not even close to being the same as trading, because like it's pretty much just you want to do the opposite. Like you have to learn to like work less.
Yep, work less.
It's so natural to just think like the more work you put into something, like the more you're gonna get out of it, obviously. But it's a little different.
Yeah, like
I could kind of see where you put in the work to learn chart patterns and so forth, but I think that at a certain point things just regress. You're just putting in the work, but you're not getting any additional out of it to be on the charts 12 and 15 hours a day.
Yep. Cause like, you know, I got trade 3 hours a day, man, and regardless of what happens, those 3 hours I call it a day, no matter what. Like if I were to take one trade today and I lost this morning 3 pips, that was my trade for a day. That was my 3 hours. I'll come back to the next day with full energy.
When you think about it, like the people working at somewhere like Goldman Sachs, a professional trader, Goldman doesn't have them there 23. I mean, them guys put in some serious hours, but they don't have them there 12 and 14-hour days.
Yeah. Like, you know,
I think if anything, like
I
just put that
apologize.
energy into back testing. Like
I lie. I'm inaccurate. They do have them there 12 and 14-hour days, but as traders, no. I live in Jersey City, and Goldman has a back office in Jersey City, and them guys go in there at 5 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes they leave out at 10 o'clock at night, but those aren't traders. Those are people working like in some of the back offices and stuff like that. But you get the point.
like it's okay to feel really hungry, and you know, when it comes to trading, but you really gotta control your time to trade. Yeah, you really gotta make a plan, man.
You gotta have a good
Because
work to life ratio.
you can't really be if you do that every day, man. You're gonna get wrecked by the markets, man. You really gotta make a plan, create a plan. You know.
You gotta maintain a good work life ratio. You know.
Like after 9, like after the end of stream, man, I make a quick little Instagram video, my little daily videos, and then what I do after is I just don't look at charts. My charts are gone. They're off my screen. I'm not focused on that. My mindset is not on Forex no more. I'm off. I'm done with that. You know, next day at 6:30 a.m. I'm back to that. Or even like Asian session, I send my analysis, give my outlook for a day, boom, come back to your New York session, 6:30.
Yeah.
And when you do that every single day, it's incredible. You're very consistent. It's gonna end up very well.
Like once I'm off the charts, I don't talk nothing about trading. Literally.
But don't get me wrong. When I first started, I was like that though. I asked my friend like around every time. I can't lock my friend. I'll message him like 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 12 a.m., 5 a.m. Waiting about this, waiting about that. You know, and it's just constant. Just never know when to stop. But you know, something that you'll probably overcome in the future. Percentage-wise, what's the most you've grown an account a month? I think it was probably 110%.
Sheesh.
Like still using proper risk, like 3% risk per day. That wasn't so far long ago. That was like June or July or something. 100% is, and that was a month where we had a lot of runners. Where I had a lot of runners there. I think it was June. I'm pretty sure it was June.
Yeah, it was June.
Yeah, 110 or something. Well, obviously in the past with smaller accounts, the accounts I've blown when I was a younger trader, you can say that those accounts were made like a lot more in a month. But then again, like I'm talking about, like I'm not trying to answer the question where like now where I'm more consistent, and yeah, it'll be 100%. Because before, man, like when I was a new trader, over leveraging, over trading, man, that's easy to make 110% per trade. So, I mean, yeah. And when I
I was gonna say, I think if we break the low, if this candle closes bullish, 15-minute candle, and it breaks the low, then
so
we could fill that 30-minute candle, that 30-minute clean candle.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty I think what price did here was it kind of came up, right? Kind of came up here. Technically this is like this is your most logical level where price will retest to go up, but this because it's logical, this VO will actually respect. So I think if this level respects and we actually close bullish somewhere, it would be an indication that we're gonna go up, right? But if the support fails to hold, then we're gonna probably pop back in the range here, like back in this previous range, this area, coming down towards like 136.232. I think that's very key, because look left here, look how many times we have rejected the support, right? But look at all these rejections here. No candles have actually closed below. So if we actually get a closure below here, we have a good indication that we're going to continue further down, back down towards 136.323 or 232.
15 broke the lows.
Yeah, 15 broke the lows.
Oh boy.
It's going to be a good indication that we're going to come down here.
Wait for it to close though. 2 minutes. I don't know if I want to leave Sunday or Monday.
Are you driving there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can leave Saturday.
Driving by yourself or what?
Just by myself, since my friend.
Just curious. How long's the drive?
Like 6 hours.
Not bad. It's like New York to Toronto, or around there.
Shit.
Actually, no, New York to Toronto's like 8 hours. I'm wrong. That's
Yeah, it's like 8-10 hours.
Toronto to
Yeah, I
Montreal.
got way better scenery than us. We just got. This is one road that's like 70 miles of just plain nothing. That's the most weirdest road ever, bro. I'd be getting scared on that road. I'm finna stash on that road, bro. No, because my friend, he has to go with the other people because he has to check into our Airbnb a little early. So he's like, he's just gonna ride with them. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Just don't leave by himself. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, I just thought about this because you're talking about like, you know, actually going out and doing things. I thought about this. Going back to the topic earlier, someone said how like they have an issue, not an issue, but they said how they're always hungry to trading. They're on the market 24/7. I feel like you should just find some type of hobby that you really love, man. Like, I know there's something out there that you love regardless from trading. Like, even before you start trading, like, what's something you really love? Stick to that. You know, like for me, what I liked was one thing I do sometimes is I play hockey. Like, I have a hockey rink in my not hockey rink, but a thing in my backyard, a net.
Hockey go?
Yeah, I kind of just go there and just chill sometimes to play hockey. But it's still a hobby that, you know, I have that keeps me away from trading. Another thing is I might be playing Warzone. You know, that's a hobby that I have. I might even stream Warzone soon sometimes, but and then, you know,
hobby is hiking every now and then.
Yeah, like
Gun
hiking,
range,
whatever it
gun
is.
range, just chilling with the friends. Raves, right? Raves is my
But
best,
yeah, like
best hobby.
I raves.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I don't know about that, man. That's
Yeah, I ain't ready for that. Yeah, I ain't ready for that. Huh?
Rage.
Bro, it's fun,
Rave, that's
man.
a
Like,
hobby,
yo,
eh?
like, look, I'm so
That's
glad I
Jimmy the
got
hobby.
introduced to that road. That's a rave. That's
That's some
like,
Vietnamese stuff, man. You're definitely Vietnamese.
hell yeah, bruh. It's hella Asian to be there. Filipinos, all of that. This is, I don't know. This is
Yo,
like
are
one of
there a
those.
lot of Filipinos in
I know.
Atlanta?
Yeah. It's just one
Oh,
area,
shit,
bro.
Toronto, there's
It's
a bunch.
filled.
There's-
It's filled with Filipino people.
Oh,
Man. And then like
I
it's
used-
one. My bad.
No, go ahead.
No, you go.
No, I was saying like I used to go to the real race, man. We used to go into the warehouses and stuff where it's
Oh
like,
hell no, bro. I have the ones that we have the like clubs or like
mainstream
Asian-
now.
like the mainstream ones, cause those are like safer. The only ones that I went to that wasn't like mainstream was just like
Yeah.
one that my friend threw, cause we rented out this club that his friend owned. Said yeah, I could just throw down.
But we used to not have those. I'm 43,
raves, like-
so
Isn't that
Well,
like
we
kind
used
of
to-
outdated?
Hell no, yeah.
no, it's like clubbing, no?
no,
Sorry.
now
No,
it's like,
like-
an EDM
Like what Bryce is talking
festival.
about, like
Oh,
yeah, the
they
ones
are
that
booming,
Bryce talking
man.
about, those are like the like
That was
like
before
underground.
warehouse,
EDM
like
and all
empty
that.
Underground.
warehouses and shit.
yeah
Yeah.
EDM music. And
I mean, it's funny how like we
Yeah.
have 3 Vietnamese people talking about
Mainstream.
raising the chat here.
I do.
Bryce is Viet.
Bryce is Viet.
Yeah,
Hey.
he's Viet. He's Viet.
Oh
Yeah.
shit,
Oh,
y'all.
That's happy
We
as well.
lit, y'all.
You sound.
nah.
I thought you were pure white.
Nah, I'm same thing here. I'm like, yo, this is
What
like.
about me? How do I sound? If you were to cover my
You-
face, how do I
Alright.
sound?
You sound black.
I sound
Sound
black.
like you sound like
Nah, I'm
Indian,
playing.
like
What?
Nah, for real.
Nah,
I
you
thought
just-
he was just white before like you
you
turned
just
the
sound
face
white.
cam.
I guess
I
like
met you. I thought this man was just like white.
I'm
like,
from
alright.
Canada, you know.
Sounds pretty white. Pretty white to me.
bro. So man said that he thought I was black.
Some thought I
People
was.
thought I was
Some
black
thought I was.
before.
Cause Jimmy, you thought I was right when I had like.
No,
Ian
that
Connor
wasn't
in
me.
the
I
description.
knew you was Asian
Oh,
because
no.
I was like Don Bo. I'm like, what's that Asian?
So man thought Don was Ian Connor. I'm dead.
Someone thought I was Ian Connor. And
No,
someone thought
that
you.
wasn't me. That was someone in the premium.
That
I'm
was
like,
Jaden. That was Jaden.
yeah.
That was Jaden.
But
The
nah,
boy
bro.
Jaden.
Raise is the most funnest shit I got. My bad for the language, but funnest thing I got introduced. Cause I'm like, yo, I'm bored with life. I need something new. Then my friend was like, yo, you wanna go to a rave? I'm like, what's that, bro? And he was like, EDM music. I'm like, what's that? He's like, this come through, and he bought. I'll buy the ticket, and then he's like,
How much is it?
It was just like $15, $20.
Hey, this is Jimmy. Oh, wait, my Spotify froze. Oh.
It was, nah, man. It's like a my favorite artist. Hella.
Ah, shit, my Spotify froze.
Excision. That's my favorite artist. That man going hard as hell. But nah. This was my first ever. Wooly. This one's a beast, bro.
Don, when you place a trade, what decides whether you put your stop loss? Okay, Spotify's acting up. What decides whether you put your stop loss, a previous candle or a low or recurrent candle? It really depends. Like whenever I have a setup to play, I usually put it to recurrent candle because it makes sense. But whenever I have it depends. It really depends on the situation. That I can't really answer. Well, I could answer, but it will have to depend on a particular trade setup. So if you send me a chart showing like one of your entries, maybe I'll maybe point out where I put my stop loss on that trade, and I'll help you with that. But I can't really answer that question if you just ask me like this, because it really depends on the situation. I got short now 136.48 right after the tap on 136.60. Nice.
I sent it to his
Yeah, we should be
That's
able to come down here. What happened?
That's
Oh.
my first artist that I went to. That guy. That was the most littest thing. It's really lit.
Because if you guys look at this, like I think GJ, I guess you can consider this really like a. If this kind of does decide to come down, you can consider this as a break of support here. Because I guess you can say this count did close below, but I think I'm gonna wait for the hourly close here, see what happens. The hourly candle.
So it does look clean.
Because if you do close bearish and back in the range here, because what it is you have a range here, right? This is your previous range, this area. So let me make this pink to make it a little more vibrant. But this area here. So if price broke resistance, now becomes support. If price fails to hold the support, then we're gonna come down. And again, like I said from earlier, this is the first. If we actually close in the range here, we're actually closing heavily strong bearish. And look at the past here, all these wicks here have actually came down, tapped the level, and never closed above below. But if this counter here decides to close below, this is a very strong indication that we're going to continue down, back down towards like 136, 230. And it's gonna be a very, very nice sell, man. Very nice. Because 4 hours gonna close in what, 8 minutes here? 4 hours gonna close very weak bullish. So, but what I do believe though, I believe that we're gonna get one more move probably, and it's gonna be a rangy rest of the day. So I believe once we get the sell gets kind of filled there, it's gonna be a very boring day after this, a very rangy day, and you probably stay out the markets after. Because what's gonna happen is the 4 hours gonna close bullish, but back in the range here, and it's gonna close in a very choppy area. And look at the surroundings of this area. Very choppy, right? Because if you actually want to push up, we had to close above this. Because if you close above this on a 4 hour time frame, we would have pushed up towards like 136, 900, 137 levels, right? But if we actually wanted to push down, we would have closed below 136 to 232, coming down towards like this level. But since we are closing in the range here, and it's a 4 hour closure, the next 4 hour candle is going to be very choppy, which is going to be the 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 a.m. candle and 1 p.m. candle, which is going to lead to the London session ending. So therefore, it's going to be a bit rangy after this sell gets filled here. And that may be a lot to take in, but it's just a lot of experience.
What do you think if the 4 hour low breaks, like after it goes bullish, it'll come down?
Yeah, if it closes bullish, yeah, probably.
On hourly, I like clean, just straight up mount.
Cause it's pretty clean traffic below there.
Oh, I'm gonna wait though.
So Don, with a 2,500 funded account, what do you think of a plan of making roughly 2,500 a week without overtrading? I think the first question should be 3%. Why is 3% of 2,500? Like if you're risking 2-3% per account, right? Let's see, 2,500. Let's see, percentage calculator. I'm not good with my maths.
That's 10%.
3% of 2,500, 25,000. Sorry, 750. So, I mean 750. That's 3%, right? I mean 1-3%, 3% max, like 750 per trade you take. Let's say you have a 1-2 risk to reward trade. Yeah, I mean it could play out if you have a 60% trade. I mean, yeah, 2,500 per week. That's not bad at all. 10%. That's very doable. Very doable. Yeah, it's not bad. But I think your focus should not be how much you make. Like, because whenever you set a goal on how much you'll make, you're gonna try to accomplish that goal within that week, every single week. And even when weeks don't have those subs for you to enter, you're gonna force trades because you're going to reach a $2,500 goal every week. But if you just focus on keeping your losses small, you're not gonna worry about any of that, right? But I mean, yeah, it's pretty doable. Pretty doable.
30 broke the low. Goodbye, TJ.
Yep. Stops the break even. There you go. Yeah, I took a position here. Out here. One to
At the 30-minute close?
Yes, as it broke, like kind of broke the lows of the current candle.
That's funny. You're in selling too.
You're in sell soon? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get it. Let's also get a smooth these markets, baby.
What was your entry?
Like right here. Stops was like over here, and then can move my stops down to break even here. But yeah.
I don't want to move to break even so bad because I know as soon as I do it, that's just gonna go back up.
No, like
Stop
yeah,
it.
it's just because it's my second trade of the day, and I want to be a bit more aggressive on my stop loss. I mean, technically, like you can move it to the current 15 high. That would make sense. That would make perfect sense. I mean, I came like 8 pips in profit. I might as well just look to move stops break even. I just compound 1% a day. Yeah, 1% a day is not bad at all, man. I mean, if you're thinking 10%, I mean 2,500, that's 10% a week. That's like 2% per day. You know, that's very doable. Like like for me, like some months I would have like around the June month, I had a 110% month, 100% count growth in that month. But it doesn't mean that I'm gonna have that every month. Like my focus is not that for July and going forward. You know, my focus next month is still like whatever I was the goal was, right? But just because I had a very good month one doesn't mean that I'm going to expect every single month after. Because none of those months aren't going to be like very consistent. Like I'm more consistent with getting like a 30%, 4% count growth a month than 120% count growth a month. Don't get me wrong, you could have those months, but it's just the way I trade. Unless like runners really play out, it's not gonna be as doable, and it's not really my focus. So, and people might find it crazy, you know, like because people might be like, "Oh, I have a small account, it's not gonna work out for me, it's too small." But like, if you think about it this way, how many accounts have you blown trying to gain big amounts, versus how many times have you actually attempted to really follow risk and follow management? You know.
I think some of it's for the thrill.
Yeah.
When people do those $5 to 5,000 in 2 hours challenges, it's for the thrill.
Okay, if your first account was the only account you ever had, and you were focused on like 1-2% account growth per day, ever since you would have been up compared to you blowing accounts and learning that a little later on, right? But obviously, everyone just gotta go through it. Something you really gotta go through.
Did they hit your entry?
I don't think so. No. Currently about
I think the hourly looks really good.
like 3 pips in profit. I mean, if it's break even, I'll probably call it a day. That's my 2 trades for a day.
Yep.
Just compound 1% per day. What do you mean, bro? If you don't mind explaining, what he means is that like 1% compound is like when you constantly make 1% every day, and when you compound that every day for the month, there's 22 trading days. That's 22% for the whole entire month. I mean that's your initial goal for the month. But whenever I start a new month, I don't really expect anything. Like I don't expect a 20% count growth a month. I don't expect 100%. I don't expect anything. I just trade it as it goes, you know. Like, I just focus on keeping my losses short. Like I read whatever happens. Like my account could grow 100% a month. It could grow 10%, grow 1%, like whatever it is. That's not my focus though. My focus is keeping my losses small, you know. Taking the same trades I would normally take all the time. Like that's the focus. And once you focus on that and not the actual how much you're gonna make in a day, how much you're making in a month, you're gonna come off as a more consistent and profitable trader. I feel like today's stream was just a lot about psychology, man. And these questions you guys asked are pretty good. No, I'm not gonna lie. Good questions today. I didn't get those questions I asked. So how long did you become profitable? You know, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna jinx it, but.
All right, Don. How long did? Brad, look. I'm looking at this GJ.
Oh man.
So,
I know.
let's see. Looking at it. Waiting for it.
Something everybody should think about, even and I think about this too, is like think about how good of a trader Don is compared to all of us, and he doesn't overtrade. He only trades 2 or 3 trades a day. You know.
Yeah,
That's all you need to think about.
You guys are great
Yeah.
traders. I'm not.
No, I'm saying
Don't
like
count
you're
everyone
much
out.
better than us, and we're like, and you know what I'm saying, like what makes us think that we could trade like You know what I'm saying? Like this, you
Well,
gotta think about that. Like,
I think it's just
if
that I have more experience, and
yeah,
like, I
exactly.
mean, yes, may have not been through like the whole entire process of like over trading, over risking yet, so maybe I have not learned that yet. But for me, like, I've blown way too many accounts for me not to learn that, man. I hate
Yeah,
break even on
but
trade, by the way. But
exactly.
yeah,
So you're so much better, and you're still not doing that. So there's a reason. Like, why wouldn't you
yeah,
go for more trades and make more money if it's something that can be done long term?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
So
that's true.
I've been trying to think of that in terms of that too.
Cause there's a lot of, like, when I first started, guys, there's a lot of mentors, man. And one of my mentors, well, not mentor, my mentor, I never paid for stuff, but one of the guys that I really followed, man, he, one thing that they never talk about was like really like losses. I'm not gonna lie. And it was until like, well, yeah, he never really talked about losses, and all I talk about was like wins. And it would be weird because he would disappear for like 1 or 2 weeks, and then every 1 or 2 weeks he would come with a trade. And one day it's a 176K account, dollar move, and then one day it's a, it's a 200K profit move. One day it's a Ferrari, one day it's a Lambo, and it's just random. Like, where the loss is at? And then I come to realize that, oh, this guy just sells his course, and that's how he makes his money. But like, it's not me looking back at it. It's not really who I want to follow, because it wouldn't benefit me. It wouldn't benefit me in any way.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
man.
Wait,
What happened?
on my line. Oh, never mind.
Golden zone.
Nah. I'm talking about my MetaTrader. I'm like, wait, it's like not showing like profit or loss. Like, hello? Yeah.
Yeah, look left.
When I trade,
where you slide it thing.
when I trade, I asked what would Don do in my position. Yeah, I mean, you gotta trust your analysis, right, man? I mean, you messaged me a lot on Telegram too about things, and sometimes I give, whenever people like message me on Telegram and ask me questions, I give them a hard time. A hard time for the better though, because I don't answer the question directly. I really just let them answer the question themselves, because they know the answer to things. But they just can't lazy to kind of figure it out. So I kind of make them go and figure it out by themselves, because that way they'll learn a lot easier.
Really? I always thought it was you're too lazy to answer my questions.
No. Well, no, not for you. You ask logical questions. You ask okay questions. Like, your questions are fine. It's just like I talk to you on stream, and you know how I talk to you on stream. It's just But no, I try not to. I get a lot of messages too.
I'm still dead when people's calling Wix9 unlocked character. Unlocked character.
There's actually a character in Warzone that looks exactly like him. I'll show you.
That's fun.
Season
Pass.
No, season 5 Warzone. He has dreads. I think season 6. Season 6.
I'm finna sell my PS4s.
Love my ass.
Console game.
I just
He has
asked, yo, Don,
dreads,
do you,
that's the only thing. All white people that have dreads look the same.
No, he looks like you.
Don, do you have like an extra PS4 controller you're trying to sell?
No, I don't. My bro uses it, I think.
You have a brother?
Yeah.
What? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
I didn't even know that.
We've been friends for almost a year.
Breaker and
So
FX.
basically,
Thanks,
yeah.
guys. I'm going to call it tonight. 2 trades both. Yep. Have a good day, man. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Don't overtrade. See how he just hopped off? You know, he's see you tomorrow. Like, that's why I know he's not gonna trade. I know people are gonna trade when they ask me, Don. So are you gonna look for any more positions later on? Those are the guys that are gonna trade later, 100%. Are you gonna look for positions after the stream, or are you gonna look for? Nah, man.
Samurai.
Yeah, my MetaTrader is messing up. What the hell?
What's going on?
What the? Like, it says the US server is turned off. Huh? Shit ain't never happened before. I don't like this, chief. I don't like this. Like, it says like, any server's not available. Oh, let me try something. Check that. one's off.
When I read that already. Alright, GJ, what are you gonna do here? Guys, you notice that the 1 hour actually did close below this support here. Just now becomes a resistance. Price should respect this 136.415 level. Just wants to drive down here. I took a position here. I got stopped at break even. That was my trade for a day. But I believe, let's see. For us to continue down, we must respect this resistance here, and especially this high right there. So let's see. If you guys are looking for more positions, you guys can kind of anticipate entries. If you're looking for sells, but I think 15 did make a minor support here at the support level. I can't want to see what happens here in this area.
Yeah, I was gonna say if the 15 closes bullish, I'm just gonna fill that range.
5 minutes till replay.
I think this is the last push for a day, man. 136.323 before it gets a little rangy. This right here, if he even does come down there, but it's gonna be a pretty dead day afterwards because he's got an early move earlier, I guess. But I don't know.
End of the month.
Yep. What's it gonna do? Alright. Oh yeah, I was gonna do something. There we go. Figured it out. If you guys are enjoying your stream so far, man, I appreciate all the likes, man. How many likes do we have right now? We have about, oh, didn't want to pull that up. 35 likes. Okay. Where did it drag there? There we go. 35 likes. I think we can hit around 40 likes today, guys. Get to 40. It'll flip to 137. Potentially. I don't know. Maybe if this resistance breaks, I could possibly see that. Yeah, I could possibly see that. Maybe. Man, gold came all the way up to fill the range. Coming for it up here. Came up, fill the range, actually closed above. It should continue up towards like this right here now. Very clean. I mean, gold is pretty cleaner than GG today. But entries would have been a little off here on gold today. Because we were looking for entries like here, right? As this kind of here broke above, I guess. But price still respected the support here. I mean, it was still valid.
5-minute entries on gold are the best.
Yeah.
Salary play.
Salary play on the 5-minute.
Yep. I think it's better to trade like it's better if you're trading on the 5-minute on gold than it is if you are on GJ because gold has like more volume a lot of the time.
More pips. More range. A lot. Because 10 pips on gold, man. Because when I trade gold, I don't know if I'm gonna stick to a 10 pip on gold, man. I think
No.
probably like 20 pips for me or something. I don't know, it depends. But 10 pips is quick on gold.
Yeah, 10 pips is nothing on gold. I feel like I think with gold though, I noticed like volume like really starts to kick in like more around like at least 8. Like pre-New York, it gets kind of dead.
Gold? Yeah.
Yeah.
It kicks in like at 9 like 8 a.m. or 9. Those two times.
Yeah.
8 a.m. opening and New York open or the NYC open. Yeah, like GJ obviously is gonna kick in like London, pre-London, London, New York overlap. But whereas gold and US, like US there will kick in like NYC, gold kicking in New York. So yeah, gold is like up. That's why I'm probably gonna trade gold in January because it sticks with my plan. But I can't really trade US 30 if I wanted to.
Won't that kind of mess up your like streaming schedule? Because you usually end the streams around like 9:30.
No, like if I were to US 30, it'll mess up my stream schedule. But gold is fine because gold still moves during like 8 a.m. opening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad.
I'm gonna start back testing EU. Because past couple of days it's been like extremely clean.
EU? Yeah, I don't know. EU is too slow, man. I don't know. I don't really like
It's not even slow, bro. I mean, well, like right now it's not. I don't know. I haven't been like paying attention to it, so I don't know usually, but.
Oh well, for the last year it's been slow. I don't know. I mean, this is not bad. Yeah, it's not bad, but I feel like EU, you gotta focus on. Well, actually no, same as usual. Actually, yeah, EU, you gotta right now, like for New York, if you're trading New York, you gotta focus on the euro and a dollar at the same time. You know what I mean? Whereas like GJ or EJ, you only gotta focus on like the EU or the pound, euro or pound.
Yeah, but like I mean, if you're just looking at it like from technicals, like I guess there's like more likelihood that it'll be like news, like that'll affect it. But
let's see, EU for the past like year is, you know why it's been rangy? Because since I think, hold on, for the past weeks it's been in a range, but let's see, for the past month, not bad. Overall for the year, yeah, I mean it's not bad. I think it's because when I was trading it, it was stuck in this weird area. I started trading in like 2018 around this area. It was just rangy every month. And you actually got some volume now. So I mean, yeah, I guess 2020 changed. EU. I don't know, man. This is not my peer. EJ is nice though. I'll trade that if I were.
the spreads are so blessed.
The what? Spreads?
Spreads on EU are always like what's it called, 0.1 pip. At least on Vantage it is. I don't know about Trader Summon.
I really like the US 30 commission though, man. It's like 5 cents for
it's not much.
It's the same value for like a $7 trade.
It's like a half a lot on DJ.
It's like 5 cents for like the 1 cent lot, but the value of that 1 cent lot is the same as like a lot of DJ.
No, it's a half a lot of DJ. Because a whole lot is 200. Half is this one.
So 315 versus 5 cents, I think it adds up.
Yeah, plus like US 30, if you just like hold a movement, you set.
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna hop off. I'm not gonna do much to be honest anymore. I'm gonna call that a day because not gonna enter any more positions. But yeah, I took 2 trades today. First trade closed out negative 3 pips, technically break even, but second trade break even, and that was my day. But yeah guys, I'm gonna hop off guys. Hope you guys had a great day today. Hope everyone had a successful day. If you guys didn't, don't overtrade it. And don't just return tomorrow. It's only Tuesday. You have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday left, alright? So peace and love guys.
Peace.
And catch you guys tomorrow, man. Later guys. no outro today. I can't play. Actually, no, I can. Hold on. Before I hop off. Great stream, bro. Yeah, guys. Hope you guys had a great day. Today's a lot about psychology, and I really hope that helped you guys a lot. All right, because we did. All right, but peace, guys.
Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, coding got me tripping. Cut the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
Addy boys got some 60s in my bag. Lips sealed, ain't pillow talking on no rag. In my earlobe, got 2 carats, VVS. Got a penthouse near Rodeo, out for stress. All this money, when I grew up, I had nothing. Filled with backstabbing, my whole life is disgusting. Can't believe it, gotta thank God that I'm living comfortably. Getting checks, I don't believe, but she say she done with me. Burn some bridges and I let the fire light the way. Kicking my feet up, left the PJs on a PJ. Yeah, I'm a big dog and I walk around with no leash. I got water on me, yeah, everything on Fiji.
Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, coding got me tripping. Cut the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
I'm a rockstar, pack up toys, tipping walls, hey. Add up raw, finish nuts, and expose, hey. I was 15, I took codeine with my dog, hey. Pretty Percocet, put methazine, I feel nauseous. Put up a stick and I hop on a plane, still in my wallways. Shit is so risky, I gotta be gifted, he blessed me with fortune and fame. I remember from 50, I couldn't go back empty, I knew I was stuck to the game. Loyal and I never change, I'm never gonna go against the grain. I'm never gonna be the one turn on my brother when police just gotta detain. I won't ever love a bitch more than my mother, and that's on my government name. I can't be no sucker, I ain't hating on no one, I wish everybody get paid. Cause we can't up every day, getting hot talent in the grave.
Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey.